If you was here from the and certifications in this top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning. It is December 1st. It is December 1st, right? Feeling Djibouti. Man, I keep bringing you back over here. You turned out. You's a turned out trick, huh? Yeah, I'm talking to somebody on the behind the source views, man. One of my turned out tricks. I turned them out. I turned him out. He got turned out. He's a turned out trick, right? Mm. But we here, happy Monday. We're gonna get to this content. Look, I got my content creator look on. I got the hoodie on. I'm ready to pull a job. I'm ready to pull a job, right? So what has been going on? We're gonna just be a little bit of everywhere. I'm gonna get a couple people up in here first, and then I'm gonna talk some boxing because I just see, that today's show is gonna be about right here. Let me put it down. Tricking the viewers, right? Because everybody wants to be tricked. If you watch what I posted earlier with Mike Epps saying how everybody wants to be tricked, but it's all about trickery, right? And I just feel like tricks are for kids, you silly rabbit, right? But I get it though. I get it. That is how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Those that are conscious and awoke are few. Those that are dumb, deaf, and blind are many. So it is easy to trick the masses. I just try to stay away from those types, right? If that makes any sense. But with that being said, right, Ben Whitaker fought this weekend, right? And I was watching a lot of the boxing guys. They was like, yo, he knocked the guy out in the first round. And guys, if you want behind the scenes, boxing, I'm talking about Ben Whitaker's fight right now. Ben Whitaker knocked the guy out in the first round, right? Let me pull it up on Twitter. Let's go over here to Twitter. We'll be on Twitter. We're going to go to Twitter, y'all. All right? Pull up and shit. Hit the like button. Yo, what is my man's name? Your name is Baden Mars. Baden, feeling your booty. If you rock with me, why you didn't hit the like button yet? I still don't have a like. So do you really rock with me? Because you didn't hit the like button, boy. Hit the like button. That's free. A lot of these people always want to tell you they rock with you, they fuck with you. But they don't even do things that are free. That's why I tell a lot of them, like, yo, get lost, man. Get lost, man. We don't want you over here. We don't want you over here. Get lost, right? So Ben Whitaker, let me see if I can find him and pull it up, right? I didn't speak on this all week because I you know what I like to do now when it comes to certain boxing? I just like to just chill. I like to just chill and let all of the programmers, right? I love to let all the programmers and the tricksters do what they do, right? And look, here it is right here. Is this it? Is this knockout? Yeah, look. Is this guy's knockout? Yeah. Yeah, he clear. Look, we'll let this rock, right? Do they got a better one of the combos? He's entertaining though. I get it. He's entertaining. He's entertaining, right? Ben Whitaker is very entertaining. That's why they like him. All right, this is the better one. I'm not gonna play the sound. I'm gonna keep the sound muted. But this is the guy he knocked out, right? It's all about the tricks today, right? So this is the guy he knocked out. And if you look at the knockout, right? He clearly looks four people that's over here right now. If you know boxing and you're not tricked and you know what you're watching, what type of skill level did that guy that he knocked down the first round look like he had? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments, man. What type of skill level did he look like he was at? What kind of skill level, man? He put this guy down in the first round underneath the lights. Did this guy look like he was on that level? Let's put that out there. Level. What level did he look like he was at, y'all? Come on, we talking boxing, man. I listen. I'm not gonna stay on this long. If you're sitting in the bushes and you're just watching, I won't stay on this long. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. But this is the knockout. This is the knockout. Right? He went in there. Look at the crowd. The crowd is all into it. The announcers, everybody. This is tricking the views, tricking the viewers. This is a prime example of that right here. A prime example of that. And then it spills out over to social media because we watched a lot of the agents, content programmers, they ran with it too. Right? Now, the guy that he fought, I don't know. I haven't even looked up his box books or nothing, but it's obvious he was below green. He didn't probably even belong in the ring. My guy Elegante probably would have did that to him. Elegante would have stepped on him like that. See, boxing is the new WWE. A lot of times, you're watching guys who are being manufactured. Remember when Derrick James and them try to say that about Bud Crawford, that he was manufactured, he was built. Because this is what all of these guys do. They all been building and manufacturing fighters for a long time, right? Especially if you got the right person behind you. Shout out to England across the pond in the building, right? Yes, he fought. Ben Whitaker fought a Wingster. That guy was a Wingster, man. He had no business in the ring with Ben Whitaker, but they put him in there, and Ben Whitaker got a highlight reel knockout, and it's all over social media, right? The tricks, they're tricking the viewers. How are you doing? Salute, 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 right? So, with that being said, right, this is what boxing consists of since the beginning of times, right? But now in the modern day era, I just think like the tricking is just at an all-time high. Because with social media, YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok, anybody can be a narrative pusher. A narrative pusher. You can come on here with a story or a storyline or generate a story, right? And I want to say shout out to Bill Haney. Bill Haney mastered this, right? He mastered this, right? And I watched guys try to run with this. Shout out to me and my man CW. Me and my man CW did a fire live over the weekend on Saturday, and I was basically breaking that down when I did the live stream on the Devin Haney era. See, Bill Haney mastered that. He owns a majority. Yes, owns. I said that correctly. He owns, right? But I look at it like this, right? A lot of these, at least he's a black owner, right? And shout out to you, Bill. You're a black owner. A lot of these other guys, they sell their channels They're like Future, right? Did you just recently see how Future sold his catalog for 75 million, something of that numbers, but he doesn't own it no more. But he didn't sell it to somebody that looks like him. He sold it to, I believe, somebody, maybe one of the Jews in the music industry. Now they will receive all the residuals of all of his music, right? But at least with Bill is a brother, and he owns a lot of these YouTubers. So if he hits them up, or cash apps them, or throws them a super chat, they will push a Devin Haney narrative or storyline. And we watched this, right? Now I think Bill was smart because he cornered the market, right? He watched, who had that, but it didn't go nowhere because I don't think he really fucked with them. Earl Spence. Earl Spence, at this point in time, had a lot of these guys fucking with him, right? And they were pushing narratives for him. But see, where they fucked up with Earl and EJ and the rest of those guys is these guys was on drugs. They were getting high. They were drinking. These guys was pushing narratives for them. But when it came to all the things that they was doing, they didn't want to talk about that. And I think that's what really killed their brand off, right? And then when Terrence Crawford got a hold of him, really exposed it. But I think Bill sat back and watched. Because remember, this is the Devin Haney era. That's what he said. And that's why I used that, what's in it? It's all about tricking, right? He was like, man, if I can control these guys and I can control the narratives, and I remember I put this in my joint. He who controls the sheeps control the game. Most of these guys that sit on social media, Twitter, it's called X now, X, IG, Facebook, they're all sheep. The majority of the sheep want to do what? They want to go viral, right? These guys want to go viral. They want to have clout. That's another word they use, clout. They want notoriety, right? They're willing to sell their soul for clout, the viral moment, right? For a gimmick, right? Tricks. These are all the tricks, right? But if they really were awoken and smart, right? Yes, it's easy to have all of these things, right? To be viral, to have clout and notoriety. All it takes is shout out to King Richard Williams. Richard Williams, right? Consistency. See, one thing about if you are consistent, right? And this is why I fall back, right? Because one thing about me now, they can't hide, they can't lie no more. I have been consistent. The fighters that they always said that whether it was Earl Spence and then Jihad Tucker that I pushed the line for, right? And there's others, but I'll just use those two. When I push the line and I brand them, right? Earl Spence, Team Spence, so it don't make sense. Took off, right? Jihad Tucker, right? LeBron James of the game, right? Took off, right? $1 million Marley, right? Took off, right? These are stats. These are stamps, right? Then when I fall back, well, look, this is what I do. I put it on. Then I fall back. Because what I notice in this game, right? You want to go viral, you want clout, you want notoriety. I had all of that already. Viral, clout, notoriety. But depending on your deal or who you are, is how they will accept it or acknowledge it. Team Spencer, it don't make sense. Not only was that viral, that was crazy clout. And shout out to Little Blue Spence, Ivy Spence, right? His daughter. I remember she said that on before he fought Crawford. She said, "If it ain't Team Spence, then it don't make sense. If it ain't Team Spence, then it don't make sense." She was rhyming. That's sauce, baby. Viral clout notoriety. If it ain't Team Spence, then it don't make sense. If it ain't Team Spence, then it don't make sense. Viral clout notoriety without the gimmick. Jahad Tucker, LeBron James of the game. LeBron James of the game. Viral clout notoriety. Viral clout notoriety. See, the fans want to be tricked. The thing is, they want me to trick them. I've been tricking y'all. Huh? I've been tricking y'all. Now I just front on y'all and call y'all what y'all are. Jealous fans, right? Punks that sit in the bushes. Like, you niggas is in the bushes right now. Y'all are in the bushes right now watching. Feeling your booty. You still in the bushes over there? See, you guys are so programmed to sit in the bushes and not do things that's free. But you've been doing things that's free. You guys are dick eaters, right? You guys are followers, copycats, right? Right? That's what you guys are, man. That's what you guys are, man. And you guys like to be tricked. I've been tricking y'all. And see, how I trick y'all is I front on y'all. So I'll be like, damn, you niggas copy my moves, right? Literally copy my moves. But you can't copy my motion because you do not have no stamps nor no receipts. Where are your stamps and receipts? Go get a fucking job, man. Go get a job, man. How's the content looking, y'all? But yes, Ben Whitaker, great performance against a green opponent. So now the trickery is back in effect. Because remember when they did step up his opposition, I think he twisted his ankle or something, right? I remember that fight. He twisted his ankle. But now they put him in there with a guy. Like I said, I would I can't wait till some of my guys can get those calls, man. Because all they do it's all about relationships, man. These gatekeepers know this shit. If you got the right relationship, they'll put you on these cards. They'll put you on these cards, man. That guy had no business fighting Ben Whitaker, but whoever his team handlers was, they had relationships and they got him on the card to get crashed out in one round by Ben Whitaker. Now Ben Whitaker has a highlight reel knockout. All the content creators were talking about it, making it seem like he really is a stepper. He stepped on something. In all actuality, he didn't step on nothing. He fought a green opponent, a guy that had no business in the ring with him. And it showed. But hey, what do I know? How is the content looking now, man? You know, you do have options, man. Let's see what you guys are looking like. I'm gonna pull up. I can't really see what's going on, but I can go over here. Right? I'm gonna go over here and look. Button, and you guys are The gifts, send the gifts, man. Please send the gifts. All right, only one like right there. That's we gotta do better with these likes, man. Come on. Do better with the likes, man. Likes are free, man. Come on. Look, I'm gonna put in the chat. Do better with the likes. It's it's free, man. Run the lights up, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you, my views have been going up. Right? The views have been going up. You gotta do better with the likes though, man. Do better with the likes, man. All right? Only one like over here. That's nasty, nasty work. Get a real job? I do. I'm off today. I have a career. Fuck a job, brother. I have a career, dick eater. Great legend. You know what my career is? I've been pimping your mother for about, 25 joints. Been pimping that bitch, man. She's old now though, man. So I gotta get me a new young one. But I got a job, career. I've been pimping that old tired big bag bitch for years, man. Her pussy's wore out. She's wore out. So I gotta find me another one. You heard? But thank you. Thank you. And you go have a nice day now, right? You go have a nice day now. Or I'll see you later. I'll have your funky ass mother out there on that track. Sucking some more dick. Right? Sorry about that, y'all. I just had to address a clown on the behind the views. And I had to address that clown. Forgive me, right? It's all content. It's cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it, right? But let's move on now, right? I want to move on. I don't want a job. I hear you. Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. This is a true saying, Corey. If you do something that you like, that you love to do, right? Whatever it is, you just gotta find it. Maybe you gotta pray and find your niche, right? It's not a job. It's something that you love doing. That's what I tell young people all the time, right? But yeah, this guy, he's a troll. He was trolling. That's why I just trolled him back. Because listen, regardless, he's in the bushes. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if that was somebody from my job, mad that I didn't come to work today, that I'm here doing this. I wouldn't be surprised. That's just it's just the type of shit you deal with. You deal with a bunch of motherfuckers that sit on the internet. They're weird. That's why I did my Jeffrey Dahmer's live last night, because there's a million Jeffrey Dahmers now hiding on the internet. They hide, bro. They have these sick tendencies. They watch people. They're infatuated with people because they're not doing them. They want to do you. And then what I mean by do you, they want to do the things they watch you do. And then when they attempt to do it and they can't do it, that's when they sickness really kicks in. If that makes any sense, Corey. But I'm about to move along, right? Because we're talking about being tricked. And I think they did a great job this weekend with Ben Whitaker, right? Eventually, if they don't, if he doesn't, start stepping it up, he will be exposed too. This what? Not this past weekend, but the weekend before that, we watched the guy get exposed, right? But I'm gonna stick with boxing, right? I'm gonna stick with boxing real quick. I'm gonna go over here. Hopefully, it's still up there. But if it's not up there, I'll find it again, right? It's fight week, right? It is fight week, and my cousin. Shout out to my cousin, man. I grew up looking up to this guy, right? I grew up looking up to this guy right here, man. Let me see. Hopefully it's still up there, right? I went to a lot of his fights. Me and a lot of my little cousins. Yeah, there he is. I grew up. You know, this was he. He's the OG of the family, man. That's Big Buddy McGirt, man. Buddy whooped a lot of ass, man. There he is with Frank Martin. Shout out to Frank Martin. See, a lot of y'all thought I didn't like Frank Martin. I had no beef with Frank Martin, man. That's why, if you notice, this fight I've been marketing and highlighting the hell out of Frank Martin, man. I want to see Frank Martin win. I hope he becomes a world champion at 140. But that is my cousin, the great teacher, trainer, Buddy McGirt. Working with him, man. They fighting this weekend. I can't wait to see how Frank looks. And hopefully Earl Spence, if you come back, you get with Buddy too. Get a little bit of that magic, man. Hold on, cuz. Don't show him at all, cuz. Did y'all catch that right there? That look like the source right there, right? Cut right here, showing them the movements, right? Subtle movements, right? That's why I tell you, Frank gonna look all right, man. Shout out to Frank the Ghost. He left that punk, right? And that's what he said. I ain't no punk, right? Why you thought you was a punk, right? I'm talking about Derrick James, right? Remember when Crawford ran down? He said, "You ain't no punk. You must know you a punk." Crawford never said she was a punk. Why did you do that, man? Bruce Gas, what's going on, OG? I see you over there. But yo, why did you think you was a punk? Right? I ain't no punk. Yeah, you must know you a punk, man. Crawford never said you was a punk. He just asked you what was up. But you know, punks move like punks, man. But shout out to Frank Martin. Frank Martin is up this weekend, man. On a big card. Look, see, and y'all say I always be bashing the PBC. Look, what did I just say? I said that was a big card. Shout out to Lamont Roach, man. I'm glad. At least Lamont Roach, you got 2 fights in this year. The guy you had a great performance against, Tank Davis, has been on the show. The face of boxing, y'all. Tank Davis only fought 1 time this year. And look, the tricks, see? We got to stick with the code tricks. You niggas that sit online, the Ganons, the Girl Scout guy, yo, your man is supposed to be the face of boxing. He only fought 1 time this year. 1 time. And it wasn't even a big thing. The big thing was the fact that he did not lose the fight that many people thought he lost. The tricks. The tricks. How the content looking? Oh, Pacquiao Jr. lost his fight, man. That was his pro debut. Did he lose or got a draw? What was it? I can't remember. I seen some article or something on it. I didn't really follow it, man. I didn't follow it. Like I just like I told my man Rocket. When it comes to boxing now, you know, I'm moving in the shadows. I'm just watching. Because what I'm seeing, a lot of guys lost their motion. Whether it is the fact that a lot of the big promotional companies, they don't have these network deals anymore. So a lot of the fighters are on the shelf. It's like yeah, I don't know why they keep trying to mute my mic. Look, they ain't here trying to mute my mic. When I get to kicking that real shit, they want to mute my mic. But yes, boxing is at a serious low point. And I think it's at a low point because they gave him a draw. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. You know, he was trying to live off his father's name. You know why they gave him a draw? Because Manny's still fighting. I think if his father wasn't fighting and still not trying to be all in the videos on him, he would have got the victory. But his father, Manny, they talking about Manny fighting Rolly. Right? Did you see that? That's another thing. And I say this respectfully. The PBC is washed. They got a stable of fighters, young active fighters, but they still be trying to do these old, bro, smoke and mirror. Manny Pacquiao is respectfully a senior citizen now, man. It's like, you did that, and that's why they're fucking. They're diminishing these young guys. You got guys over there it's their time in the prime land. Let them get active, man. Like Rolly, look, that shit is gonna flop. If Rolly does fight Manny Pacquiao, which they are trying to create, who's buying that fight, man? That is why the Jake Paul, look, the tricking shit is over, man. Look, Manny Pacquiao. Thank you for bringing that up, Corey. You get a star. Shout out to Corey. You get a star, man. Manny Pacquiao was linked to how many PBC fighters for big fights? All the way back to Floyd Mayweather. Remember, they set records. Manny and Floyd. Then Manny was going to fight who? Earl Spence. That was going to be Earl Spence's biggest fight, but then, all the truth started coming out. He was the damaged warrior. Remember the retina shit? So he didn't get the fight. Right? He didn't get the fight. Who else? Manny also fought Keith Thurman. Look, pay attention to this. Keith Thurman. Thurman and Earl Spence is in the same era bracket. So now he fought a Floyd Mayweather. He's linked to a fight with Keith Thurman. He was supposed to fight Earl Spence. That fight didn't fall through because of Earl Spence's retina tear, right? Fast forward, they bring this guy back out again. Mario Barrios. Come on, man. PBC, respectfully, the plays, the tricks that y'all been running, this is why boxing's where it's at, man. It's too much trying to recycle yesteryears instead of developing what we have now. And I think the one company that has the formula, right? Because I'm a historian of this, right? It's Top Rank, man. And we see them right now. They Top Rank is doing bad, but they're reloading. They're smart. They're reloading, right? Abdullah Mason. Look, Top Rank is smart, right? One thing I can say about Top Rank, right? They've been doing it, right? They lost Shakur. They lost Terrence Crawford, right? When they lost Terrence Crawford, they had Shakur in the wing. Shakur jumped ship as well, right? They had Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis crashed out. A lot of y'all was saying Brian Norman Jr. Man, Brian Norman Jr. never was going to get that wave. It was who I always told y'all. Abdullah Mason. It was Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason popped off, right? Yo, Phil and Djibouti, they over here, man. Come over here. Matter of fact, why don't you just go create another page and come back around again? See you later, right? Then, now it's Abdullah Mason. And Abdullah Mason is 21 years old. Clean cut, right? Clean cut, right? Abdullah Mason's clean cut, man. Does Abdullah Mason have any bad press? Put it in the comment section if you know what I'm speaking on. How's Abdullah Mason's image? Him and all his brothers, he has 5 brothers and a father that is not all in the videos, all out there doing goofy business, right? Right? We talking boxing right now. Look, I've been on for 35 minutes. A lot of this has been boxing. Abdullah Mason, yeah. 21 years old. He's the star, man. Watch the difference. Remember, A lot of you guys were saying Brian Norman Jr., right? Yeah, Brian Norman Jr., they traded him off quick. He got traded off quick. It was Abdullah Mason. It was Abdullah Mason, right? And I'm speaking for the brothers, right? They also have another guy that they are grooming, right? So you gotta cover all the markets, right? You know who the other guy is that they're grooming? Xander for the Spaniards, the Puerto Ricans, the Latinos. It's Xander, right? So they have Abdullah and Xander. Xander set to fight a hometown fight, right? A hometown unification fight that is dangerous. But if Xander wins this fight and takes 2 belts, watch what happens with him next. That's why I'm telling you. See, Top Rank, they are in the shadows trying to set up a major move. They're in the shadows trying to set up a major move. He said that's another account stealing your content, by the way. I just scrolled into it. Man, is it Jared Hartley? Thank you for acknowledging that. I'm glad that you know it. Yo, Jared Hartley, I'm glad that you know it. Appreciate that, soldier, right? But Xander is set to make a run. If he defeats this guy in Puerto Rico, it's up. You know. Now look, I'm giving y'all boxing today, man. Don't say that I don't be dropping the gems over there, right? You guys don't even like to hit the like button. Y'all won't even hit the like button, right? Look, I'm giving y'all real play by plays, right? Did y'all see the content that I put out exposing all these agents that was been tricking y'all, right? All these agents that been tricking y'all. Yo, they had Brian Norman Sr. on their show for a whole month leading up to that fight. And I said, yo, why they never asked him about a rematch clause? These niggas are supposed to know how to interview and talk. That should have been one of the number one questions. Yo, was there a rematch clause? I remember saying that before the fight too. Cause I got that the 411 that there was no rematch clause. I was like, word. Once I knew that, and I told my peoples, I said, yo, he's gonna lose this fight. He's gonna lose. Not only is he gonna lose, he's gonna look like a fool. And the father damn sure looked like a fool, right? Look like a fool. Not only did he look like a fool, most of you fans that was online, y'all look like the biggest fools. Going back to the thesis of the topic today, because all y'all got tricked. All y'all got tricked. Y'all sit around gathering up, tricked, look stupid, making thumbnails, having long debates, getting on the phone, calling up other content bums. Right? You call them bums up. Yo, let's go live together and talk about this. You don't even know what you're talking about. Have no clue what you're talking about. Still one out there. Mickey Bays, shout out to Mickey, man. I like Mickey Bay. Mickey Bay is making his rounds now. Just clowning this dude. Yes, they tricked y'all. They didn't sell y'all a dream, man. It's the game. They ain't sell y'all a dream. They tricked y'all, man. You got tricked. That's what the game is about. Tricking the sheep. They tricked y'all. And they used the agents. You know, he who controls the sheep controls the games. Right? He who controls the sheep controls the game. They tricked y'all. They tried to trick my brother, but I wasn't gonna let him fall victim. That's why I was like, yo, bro, don't fall for the victim. I'm telling you, that's why they don't like me. The reason why they don't like me is because I'm too raw, I'm uncut, and I'm not with the tricks. I'm not with the tricks. And ain't nobody, I'm not a punk. See, the punk's been in power, right? If you know, you know, right? The punk's been in power. The punks control the game. Now, if the punks are comfortable with you, they will give you play. But at what cost? That's why these guys, I'll be like, yeah, what you do for that? What did you do for that? But you can look, you know all the punks. Punks up they get beat down. They get nothing but a beat down. Once I feel like you got punk tendencies or you took a punk deal, I get away from you. I slide, look, slide to the left, slide to the right. Look, crisscross, crisscross, right? I get away from you, man. Because they got you, they own you. They own you, right? Am I getting too deep for y'all? No Diddy. Look, am I getting too deep for you? Take that, take that, take that. Yeah. Right? Take that. How's the content looking, man? How's the content looking? Jared Hartley said they was stealing my stuff. Let me check you out, Jared. Real quick. What was they stealing, Jared? Talk to me, Jared. What they stealing? Let me see where you at, Jared. But yes, I can't wait to see Frank Martin and my cousin fight, man. Yeah, my other cousin, right? We used to go to the fights. Yo, that nigga was retarded, right? They stopped allowing him to go to the fight because Buddy will tell you this. Yo, Buddy fought at Madison Square Garden so many times coming up, and they used to organize buses, right? They used to have the buses to go out there, to go out to support him a lot of times, right? My cousin, we used to go to the fights all the time. And me personally, I grew up in karate and boxing and all that. So I was disciplined. Now my cousin, on the other hand, he was, like I said, he was a little retarded. He was a special ed student, had behavior problems. But he would go to the fights, he would go to my tournaments and things, and he would go to school to try to fight. If the fights were Saturday, that following Monday, it was a known thing. He was going to get suspended from school for going to school to fight, right? Because he went to the fights and he wanted to fight, right? So we used to go to Buddy's fights. And sure enough, this guy would get into an altercation, get suspended, and things like that. It would always happen. And whenever he would get suspended, he would always say, I went to the fights. I wanted to be like Buddy. I wanted to be like Cousin Buddy. Right? I wanted to be like Cousin Buddy. But he used to always be like, why doesn't Shorty do that? I was like, I don't have to. Niggas know what's up with me. If I gotta defend myself, I'm gonna put it on a motherfucker. But I'm disciplined. Shout out to Sensei Latimer. Right? When you are official and you are a real master, that's what they teach you. Right? You're a Jedi master, right? You play defense. Right? There's a saying, right? The loudest in the room is the weakest. Right? So when it's the nigga that's always loud, he ain't shit. Yo, that nigga's pussy. Right? It's the nigga that's quiet. You gotta watch. You don't know how he's coming. He's dangerous. That loud nigga, that nigga that's making the scene, that's the nigga you make the scene on. You make an example out of that sucker, right? You do that sucker like Achilles, and then you scream on the crowd. Is there anyone else? Niggas is gonna see that shit, right? We're gonna see that shit and get scared. You make an example out of that nigga, man. You leave that nigga dismembered. And they gonna be like, yo, that nigga's crazy. They gonna get the fuck away from you, right? They gonna get away from you, man. That's what you do, man. With any of these, listen, I instill that in my kids. Coach Reed got that to the T, right? Not so much Nasaya yet. But I know why Nasaya doesn't have it. Because Nasaya is a killer. She doesn't want to hurt nobody. But I'll be like, yo, fuck that. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. When motherfuckers get stupid, you get stupid too, right? Because one thing I noticed, right? Most punks and cowards, they prey on the weak, right? They prey on the weak. That's why anytime that's why me and that dude got at it. Because he thought I was weak because I was humble. But I let him know, like, yo, homie, you're a buster. I will fuck you up. I will give you exactly what you're looking for and not the way you're looking for it. And then you're gonna be the victim. And I'm gonna have to fight this and do this. But I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. And you will never fuck with me again. And those that witnessed this will know the story. Ask about me. Anybody that I ever came across that got stupid, I said, okay, that's what it is. I don't give a fuck. That's what it's gonna be, right? But just know. Man, hold on. Hello, I'm on my podcast. Huh? Look, I don't have access to funds. I told you that. I, I told you that Friday, yeah. If you want to, yeah, that'll be good. Because I told you, listen, I told you, right? Listen, I told you Friday, I get paid. That's mama. But the money that was stolen, I have no access to. Yeah, they like muting my mic when I kick that real shit, right? Like I said, anytime a punk attempts to make a scene, you make a scene. That's all you do. You make the scene, right? And when you make the scene, you make sure you make the scene. You won't have those problems again, man. Right? But sticking on cold, it's all about the tricks. It's all about the tricks and the gimmicks, man. Right? It's all about the tricks and the gimmicks. We're gonna have the Charlo talk. Charlo ain't fighting Trey. Come on, man. Charlo's a trick, man. Trey, you in a good situation. You Team Crawford, man. All you got to do is stay in the pocket over there. Team Crawford got the game on smash, man. Team Crawford right now. Bud Bud got the game on smash. Bud got the plug. Team Crawford got the plug, man. If you really know the chessboard and know how the game is being played, Team Crawford is in the position of power right now. They control the gate. Whether they're going to be gatekeepers, we have to wait to see. But they control the gate right now. Team Crawford, right? That is why the talk on the what's the name is Crawford Canelo and what Crawford's demands are, because they know who's controlling the game. You just got to follow who's really. That's why I said what I said about Dev. Dev is there. Dev is there. When Terrence is riding off into the sunset, it's going to be Dev. I better pay attention. The moves are being made right now. But like I said, game is to be sold and not told. These niggas don't talk boxing on my type of level because they don't have the conversations with the people that I have the conversations with. So I don't even get into all of that, because when I do kick that, the agents, the niggas that be out here tricking niggas, they try to run with my flow. And then when I catch them in traffic and I be like, yo, homie, I need that. I be like, yo, I need that. I get on my dope, I be like, there was a problem here. I need that, man. You remember you was running with my shit. I be like, yo, it's a problem here? Huh? It's a problem here? It's a problem here? Quick, fast. Then that's how I give it up out here, man. Because Niggas sit on the internet and talk about you. You could talk about anybody you want to talk about on the internet. But when you see that person in real life and they want to know what that's about, they be like, yo, homie, what was that about, man? Come holler at me, man. Right? But yeah, you in a good position. You Team Crawford, man. Team Crawford got the game on smash. But Devin Haney and Bill and them is right there at the door. Don't sleep. They right there at the door. They've been there at the door, man. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there, right? Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. A lot of fighters get tricked. They get tricked out their spot. They get tricked out their situation, and then that window is closed. Once that window closes on you, it's over. And when that window closes on you, it's hard to get back in. Real talk. It's hard to get back in. I'm watching it right now with certain fighters. I'm like, yeah, it's over for them. I was talking with somebody behind the scenes yesterday, and I was like, they was like, what do you think about such and such? I said, it's over. Look. I was like, yo, it's over, man. When you got to pay attention to the signs, right? Boxing is all about your alliances. It's just like the Game of Thrones, right? Look, I'm going to start a whole nother thing right here. Look, it's about the Game of Thrones, right? That's a good series, right? I use the Game of Thrones because I want to be commercial. I would use The Wire too. Now, I'm going to use both. I'm going to use The Wire for the hood niggas so they can understand. And I'm going to use the Game of Thrones for the, the commercial people, right? Boxing is just like the Game of Thrones, right? All the great houses, right, are at war. It's all war, right? But you have to choose your allies correctly, right? That's how the Game of Thrones was, right? Remember the King of the North, the Starks, they was at war with who? The Lannisters. The Lannisters was from the South. So they was all lining up, falling in line, right? This is like boxing, right? You be like, damn, certain fighters. Look, I'm gonna use T. Crawford, right? House Crawford. House Crawford was at war. House Crawford, for a long time, had weak allies. And it showed. That's why he was always getting done the way he was getting done. Outside of the ring. Inside the ring, these niggas know. Terrence Jones, I call him Jones, he's my cousin. Terrence was beating the shit out of niggas. But outside the ring, he did not have the muscle until he got with Turkey. Because prior to that, Earl Spence and the PBC, Game of Thrones, y'all, they was the Lannisters. Crawford was the King of the North, but he did not have the dragons yet. He did not possess the dragons, right? Earl Spence had who? Al be sure. You gotta get girl. If he had Al, right? Call Al. Al had the money. Al had $1 billion. Al had $1 billion. Al had the bag, right? Al had the bag. Al was running things, right? So Crawford had to get his allies up. He found his allies with Turkey. And now look at him. He's large and in charge, right? This is how boxing is. If you don't have the right people with you, not only will you not get the fights, you will get the window will close on you. You won't get opportunities. Every business is about facts, Corey. Facts, Corey. That's why they don't like me. See, the reason why they don't really like me is because I'm not dumb. They want me to be dumb, right? They want me to shut up, but I'm far from it. And I don't fear them because I'm walking my purpose. God already revealed this to me. I'm walking my purpose. And those that go against me, they're going to fall. And they don't want to fall by my hand because when my hand comes, they don't just get out the way, right? But they're going to fall. But that's what it's about, alliances. When the wrong people are with you, you're gonna fall. They will curse your path. They will block your path. Right? It's the Game of Thrones. You gotta have the right alliances. Right? It's all a war, man. But it's just like the Wire, right? Look, remember the Wire when now I use the Wire for y'all. When Avon and Marlo went to war for the West Side, right? They went to war, right? Avon was that nigga, but Marlo was coming up. And remember what the Marlo said? Marlo knew. He said, "Yo, Barksdale and them is weak right now, and they ain't working with the ammunition I got." He knew. He was like, "Yo," he had the hitters, he had the infrastructure, he had the muscle, so he wasn't scared to go to war. He was ready because they wasn't working with the ammunition he had. See, a lot of times, like I said, my live today, trickery. Sometimes you gotta fall back and reset. You gotta reset, man. You sit back, you watch. You be like, oh, these niggas is fucking with each other from a distance. You sit back and you watch. Because the Game of Thrones and the Wire is all the same. You gotta watch the board to see who's who. See, a motherfucker that's in the shadows, eventually the sun's gonna come on them. Like I always say, they're in the bushes, but they gotta come out the bushes. Because a puppet master can only, especially when you a real master, you're gonna run through them niggas. Right? Yeah, the bushwhackers, you run through them niggas. Right? You run through them niggas. If you a Jedi master and you a real stepper, a real samurai slayer, you're gonna run through them niggas. And the master manipulator gotta come out the bushes. That's why you tell them you can't hide no more. But a lot of times, if you in the bushes hiding, you got punk tendencies. You a punk, nigga. You a coward. That's what cowards do, right? A real nigga, right? And these niggas, everybody's a real nigga, right? They don't hide. They don't throw a rock and hide their hand, right? They don't throw no rocks and hide their hand. That's what cowards do. That's what cowards do. And the game, like I said, is ran by cowards and punks. That's why you gotta apply the pressure on them niggas once they reveal themselves. But hey, what do I know, man? How's the content looking? How is the content looking? Right? How's the content looking, man? People hitting me up, man. Right? He said every business is it is, man. Let me pin that, man. I'm cooking, right? Well, now I gotta charge one of my devices. Yeah, do you need me to go to the board with that? Y'all want me to go to the board? Put it in the comment section. If y'all want me to go to the board, I got the board right over here, man. I'm cooking today. If y'all want me to break anything down, if y'all want me to break anything down that I was just speaking on, I can go to the board. Just let me know, man. You gotta let me know though. I'll go to the board for y'all, man. Yo, look, I got my content creator look on today, man. Yo, these dudes be in their cribs. Look, yo, these dudes be in their cribs, right? Yo, they be having on their hoodies like this, right? They be putting in work. I'm putting in work right now, y'all. Yeah, well, I don't know why this one don't. There we go. Ah, man, I had it working. Man, two in the bed. I've been on for an hour. I'm gonna try to do a 2 hour live today, yeah. I'm gonna go to the board. I'm about to go to the board for y'all. I'm gonna go to the board for y'all. I'm gonna go to the board. All right. I'm gonna bring the board right over here. Look. We're gonna go to the board. Look, I'm gonna get the board. I'm gonna get the board rocking so y'all can see the chessboard. I'm gonna get the board rocking. Y'all see the board? Y'all see the board, right? Uh, Content, y'all. Look, I got the board out now. Oh, I got the board out. Look, the board is right here. Yeah, look, we got the board out now. Look, you see the board? Look, how the board looking, y'all? Hold on. Oh yeah, the board is right here, right? So let's put our board out, right? This is this is Shanewz boxing right here, right? Now, fighters, right? As the year look, the year's coming to a close, right? If you are a fighter, depending on amateur pro, right? You should. Where's my mark? Where is my? Damn. What's this one? January will be next month. Look, they want to mute my mic. They want to mute my mic because look, I'm breaking it down for them, right? So January 1st, we're gonna say it's January 1st, it's December 1st, but we just go fast forward. 2026. All right. You should put out your plan right now. Fighters, teams, whatever. This is your board. What are your plans? How many fights? How many fights? What's the goal? Right? Because that's how you get paid, fighters. That's how you get paid. Look, I'm giving you out a free seminar right now. How many fight goals, dates are you trying to have in 2026, right? How many fights do you want in 2026? What's another thing you should put up there, right? Because fights is how you get paid. In the ring. Outside the ring, we could talk about that too. What type of, what we was just talking about, alliances are you trying to set up? Whether sponsorships, endorsements, shit like that, right? Because like shout out to the good brother Corey said, like the good brother Corey said, every business is about alliances. So you might be wanting to plan some alliances for 2026. Remember how I broke that down, how Bill Haney, strong alliances. He brought in, look, Troy Isley, Charles Conwell, right? To get Devin ready for Brian Norman Jr. and it paid off, right? Who did Brian Norman Jr. bring in? Does anybody know? Look, did anybody ask that? Did he have any? Look, these are two guys, right? Charles Conwell just sustained a loss, but prior to that, he was like damn near number one at 154 in the WBC, right? I think Troy Isley's top 10, if I'm not mistaken, middleweight contender, right? So these were some of the alliances, right? Let me pin that. These were some of the alliances that Devin used to get him ready for who? Brian Norman Jr. And it paid off, right? Didn't it pay off? It paid off, right? Content, man. Right? But how many fights, your goals, setting up alliances, right? Sponsorships, right? Maybe endorsements. These are things that you should start as a fighter or a team, whatever. Start getting that together right now. Right now, he said Norman couldn't afford those top trainers. Yes, he can. Why? Look, why you say that? Yeah, look, why you say that? He said Norman. Yes, he could. Why? You know why he couldn't? Everything is negotiable, right? He fought. Yeah, look. This is all the last. Hold. Let me find the what's the name. Thank you for that. What's the name? Look, I'm gonna break that down for you right now. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you your statement. I'm gonna show you that's your statement. That statement right here, he said Norman couldn't afford those top trainers. Watch this. Not only could he afford them, he didn't want to pay them because he could. Salute, CW. Pay attention to this, right? Thank you for that comment. Now you're gonna let me show what I really do, right? So you said he couldn't afford those guys. So they said that Brian Norman made $3 million, right? $3 million, right? A trainer's fee. A trainer's fee is what? 10%. 10%. 10%, right? What's 10% of 3 million? 300,000. 300,000. Pay attention to this, right? This is for you, Corey. Smash the like button. I'm giving you the game right now. You saying 300,000. Pay attention. CW, smash the like button. Share the content. So $3 million was his guaranteed purse. Alleged. That's what they said. 300,000 of that goes to your trainer. 10%. Yo, Derrick James, who quote unquote was the top trainer, one of the best trainers, only got take 50,000 off of this. 250,000 for Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. And he's one of the top trainers. So 300,000 that Brian Norman was supposed to pay his trainer, he couldn't get the top trainers? Come on now. Make it make sense. The News by Shanewz, Source Experience. Source Experience. Let me erase that, man. I gotta just erase that. Because they in the bushes trying to watch. But yo, 300,000? You mean to tell me you couldn't get a top trainer for 300,000? Or you didn't want to pay? Right? Because his trainer was his father. Yo. What about taxes? Listen. All that gets broken down afterwards. The coach, the team, his guaranteed purse is $3 million. They getting paid from that. Then they all do their own taxes. Don't look, see, this is where you guys all get it fucked up because now y'all want to turn into accountants. That's on the accountant side of things. His guaranteed purse is $3 million. They all got to pay their own taxes and break shit down. Right? That's, look, you trying to get too technical. I just fucked your head up now. The man got $3 million guaranteed. His trainer gets 10% of that, which is 300,000. Then his trainer pays his own taxes. Just as Brian Norman pays his own taxes on his $3 million. But look, I'm not gonna get into all that because I'm not saying you, Corey, but you motherfuckers over here don't even hit the like button, let alone donate to my channel for me to break all this shit down for y'all, man. How is the content looking now? You know, you do have options. Serious inquiries only, man. So Bob, check this out, right? They said Devin made 12 million. 12 million, right? Yeah, how much you think Dev paid Mickey Bay? Right? Like you said, Dev had a team, right? He had a team. How much you think Dev spread his ring out for? How much you think he paid his sparring partners? They was all over there, right? They was all over there. I think Troy Ozzie was there. Maybe even Charles Conwell. They took the trip over there too. When? What's that saying? Like, look, dudes sit online and they talk the shit. Pay the cost to be the boss, right? I pay the cost to be the boss, right? So you got to pay the cost to be the boss, man. You take shortcuts. Look. Yo, Corey, you still in here? Hit the like button. CW, you still in here? Yo, you take shortcuts, right? You take shortcuts, you get shortcut results. What happened? Huh? You take shortcuts, right? Yeah, you take shortcuts, you get short results. Let that soak in, man. Yo, the board is up, man. The board is functioning right now. But thank you for that, Corey. I appreciate that, man. That's what I do, man. That's what I do, man. Online seminars are available. Media marketing management. Serious inquiries only. Mr. 15% now. It's Mr. 15%, man. Right? I make motion, right? I make motion, right? I make the motion.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe. Shout out to Larry Wade. Larry Wade is running it up. He's with Jake Paul, man. He is with Jake Paul. How's the content looking? Yo, CW, are you available? CW, are you available? You did a classic. I got to break some of your content down, CW. Are you available? CW, let me know if you're available, good brother. All right? You did a fire live stream the other day, CW. I didn't break none of that down yet. But if you are available, CW, you want to come on, right? Because I'm here for a little bit. This is a reset day for me. CW, you want to come on? Look, CW, I'm going to edit some of these up. CW was over here kicking that sauce, man. CW thumbnails. Look, here he goes. This was CW thumbnails. I got to put some of this content out.
Just excuses. They say, "Oh,
CW.
that, huh?"
Finish that. You came and broken up. You sent me the thumbnail, you said.
Yeah, I sent you a thumbnail with Floyd Mayweather. Excuses, excuses, excuses. They made excuses that, Devin Haney, he drained. Oh, he drained. Why Stevenson didn't take the fight? Hey, you was the A side or whatever you want to call yourself. Why you didn't make the fight? We know Stevenson didn't say I didn't want to fight. He wanted to fight him. You could give him 35%, but no, but he had an option. The Haney's had an option. I don't want to hear no excuses. He had options to fight Shakur Stevenson at 135. And to me, he's not, you ain't that head guy in the era. You scared of the boogeyman.
Lost you. You coming back?
Huh? You lost me? Hello?
I'll let him finish. Just jot down some of the notes. And he says, salute Gonzo, salute Eyes Wise. Mello is the greatest ever. So I guess that makes Terrence Crawford the greatest ever because Terrence Crawford whooped his ass.
That's fact.
Finish what you were saying. You I don't know what happened. You lost service. But you were saying that he had options to fight Shakur.
Yeah, he had options. And then he decided to go fight Prograde. And at the time, Prograde was a champion and had close fights with Josh Taylor as well. T.O. was up there. And then before he fought Prograde, Prograde had a bad performance before he fought Devin Haney. So salute to Bill Haney for matchmaking. He did good doing that. Because Prograde, I thought he had a chance to beat Devin, but that was, to me, Devin's best win this far in his career.
Yeah, you heard what he just said right there? Why do you think they was laughing? Right? Remember, they was laughing. Yo, they was laughing. The boxing voice. when they had Mickey Bay on, they was laughing. They was laughing, matchmaking. Yeah, they was laughing. They was laughing, man. He said, "Yeah, you let those guys come out the bushes, man. They gonna stay in the bushes, CW, right? Cause look, CW, they don't got no stats. See, they CW, they love to talk about my views. Yo, CW, they talk about my views. I post my views, man. I post my views, man. Right? Look, CW, they talk about my views, right? Watch this, CW. CW, they talk about my views. I post my views. They sit online talking boxing. I show boxing, man. I showed it. I showed it on the media standpoint, right? I've been showing it on the media standpoint for so many years, right? Now I'm showing it from a development, fighter development, management, marketing, all of that, right? But I showed it, CW. I showed it, man. These dudes be like, views. This shit is smoke and mirrors. You listen to guys and are comfortable with guys that are like yourself. Bullshitters, scammers, punks, agents, frauds, right? I don't make you niggas comfortable, right? I don't make you niggas comfortable because I come on here and show my stamps. Look, this is a
I think Wilder did a good job of adjusting, man. To be the WBC heavyweight champ, man, you got to be able to move and slick and adjust to anything that's put in front of you. With a guy like Tyson Fury, man, he was standing right there in front of you. Eventually, you caught up to him and knocked him down with the right hand. But you can't continue to throw the same 1-2 over and over again, and then get frustrated and get wild, man. Like, this is boxing. We differ ourselves from the guys in the street and the guys in the cage because of the fact that it's street science. We got the fundamentals.
Master boxing fundamentals to adjust and triumph in the ring. The speaker's determined pursuit of the elusive WBC title fuels their fiery ambition.
The president of WBC says it's time to fight. That's the guy I want.
You know who that is? That's Deontay Wilder, man.
Wilder right now, man. I'm chasing it because I keep saying he's running, man.
He's running. So while I got you here, did you see anything that Tyson Fury, basically give you anything that shows?
Views. yeah, CW, views. What we talking about, man? Views, right? Those are the views right there. He called Wilder out on my platform. Huh? What we talking about, man? You heard what I had to stamp that for y'all. I said, oh man, you talking about Deontay Wilder, huh? Views, huh? Views, man. That's why, look, respectfully, that's why I don't fuck with a lot of you content niggas, man. You niggas are weirdos, man, with weirdo tendencies. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Facts, Corey. Facts. What are we talking about, man? You niggas, most of you niggas have weirdo, jealous, in the bushes tendencies. You sit online for hours talking boxing. Nigga, I sit online for hours showing it. Literally, I just showed it to you right here on this board. I just broke down a 10% breakdown. All right, shout out to Corey. Corey said that he couldn't afford it. I just showed him how couldn't he afford it if he made $3 million. Right? Now, I'm pretty sure the bushwalkers, they'll come on here and try to run with my source, man. But they don't watch me. Huh? They don't watch me. Niggas is weirdos, man. Punks and agent lovers, man. You niggas is punks and agent lovers, man.
I think Wilder did a good job of adjusting, man. To be the WBC heavyweight champ, man, you got to be able to move and slick and adjust to anything that's put in front of you.
We talking views, man. What we talking about, man? We talking views, huh? Look, that's media views right there, man. Those were media views, man. Right? Those are media views, man. Look at these coaching views, right? These is coaching views right here. These is coaching views right here. Huh?
Look at the person in the middle, you don't know what to do.
Something on the body. Go.
Man, don't get away hits. Soul to soul.
Let's step into it.
Work on the inside. Work on the inside. Underneath.
Good. I got that. You get what you got there.
Free hands up. Work right there. Work. Underneath again, ball. Underneath. Look again.
Look at the person in the middle, you don't know.
Views though, right? Yeah, views though, right? Yeah, views, right? Yeah, views, right? Yeah, we talking about practice. yeah, we talking about practice, man. Yeah, CW, we talking about practice, man. Yeah, we talking about practice, man. Come on, man. How's the content looking, man? Yeah, we talking about practice, man. Huh? Are we talking about practice? Yeah, we talking about practice, man. Yeah, we talking about practice. You niggas, look, I gotta go back to the thesis, man. All you niggas that sit online talking boxing like to be tricked. Look, you like to be tricked. See, I'm not tricking y'all, man. You niggas want to be tricked. See, the trick is you niggas sitting in the bushes watching a master builder, watching the motherfucker put the pieces together and come on and speak on his experiences. The same way you niggas watch me do deliveries. You niggas watch me do Uber Eats and DoorDash and other shit, right? Watch it. Y'all watch it. Y'all don't acknowledge it. And then y'all get mad when I speak on my experiences, man. That was experiences right there, man. Young champions being developed. Yo, young champions that I spoke on that got developed right before your eyes. Yeah, they got developed, right? And then when I came on here and I spoke on my receipts and my stamps, you feel some type of way because all you do is sit online and speak. I show. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Go get your gun, nigga. Get your gun, nigga. Get your gun. Go get your gun, man. Fuck out of here, man. You niggas sit online doing nothing, talking about nothing, and be mad at the players that be out here doing it. Niggas is weirdos, man. Yeah, you niggas is weirdo fans, man. Weird Al Yankovic, man. Yo, fair, them niggas is Weird Al Yankovic, man. Yeah, them niggas is Weird Al Yankovic, man. had to respond to a text. Right? Views, we talking views, right? Are we still talking views? Hold on. Now that was some coaching views right there, right? Let's see, let's go back over here. Smoking mirrors, man. You niggas like being tricked. I don't fuck with tricks. You niggas like being tricked, man. All right, so we show some media views, right? We saw some coaching views. Man, we got so much on here, man. Look, giving y'all the gems right here. Look, here goes some more. Look, giving y'all niggas the game right here.
Definitely, before I let you go, man, will we be seeing Bud Crawford call out one of the three big guys on the PBC?
He already called him out. He can't keep calling them out, because the more he calls them out, the more they fucking don't want to come off the porch.
How do you see that playing out with Bud and the top guys over there as far as Thurman?
Beat the shit out of him.
Okay, because Thurman been real boisterous about his opinion about Terrence and not respecting Terrence as a real 147 pounder. What's your thoughts on that, Bo, man?
I don't even pay no attention to that shit, man, because of the fact that the world knows who the best 147 pounder is and who the best fucking fighter is in this world. So hey, we just keep on.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, them Johnny come latelys, man. Yeah, these weird Johnny come lately niggas. Yo, that was Jackal Fitness, man. I was giving y'all the game then, man. You talking views, right? Yeah, y'all talking views. Look, I was giving y'all that underground source then, man. Where these Johnny come lately niggas at, man? These agents, man. They talking views, man. I've been showing y'all the
More
views.
insights on boxing's greatest showdowns.
Yeah, just describe what's in that water out there. That you guys are producing some mean, gritty, dog type of fighters out there in Nebraska, man. What's in that water out there?
Man, it's just hard work and dedication, man. That's all it is out there.
Okay.
When you come to my team, you got to be dedicated. You want to work hard.
Definitely. Everybody wants to know when they're gonna let
Stay tuned for more on Nebraska fighters' dedication and challenges.
I got Omaha, Nebraska's finest right here, Mr. Bo Mack, man. Superstar trainer, man. Terrence Crawford's trainer. Early predictions for tomorrow night, man.
Come on, man. Yo, they talking about views though, man. You niggas is weirdos, brother. That's why I just do me now with the boxing shit. I'll be like, yo, these niggas is super weird.
What if there's more to hiking than hiking?
Sure. I just put on, man. I just put on. You heard? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just keep putting on, man. You heard? Look, yo, views though, CW. Yeah, look, one view. You know why they don't want to watch this? Look, CW and all the rest that's out over here. Look, this is why they don't want to watch.
Primarily,
look, views.
Just getting bigger and putting on some.
This is marketing right here.
It really helped me now because now I moved up the weight and I'm much more comfortable.
Yeah, this is marketing right here, man. Yeah, this is marketing right here, man. Come on, man. What we talking about, man? Yeah, this is marketing right here, man. This is marketing, man. Tricked. These niggas is tricks, right? Yo, CW, these niggas is tricks. Yo, these niggas is tricks.
Stronger.
How do you keep improving when the competition just hasn't been the same for you?
I keep improving. Wait, I got enough to say. Ready? Although the competition hasn't been the top comp.
Yo, man, what they talking about, CW?
If Turkey all the sheep.
CW, what they talking about, man? Look.
It was a weight issue, primarily.
Yo, tricked, huh? Yo, tricked. These niggas been tricked. Look. Yo, tricked.
When you're struggling with alcohol or drugs, nobody stops to ask if you're okay. But at Long Island Treatment Center, we
Yeah. You got him. Press him. He's ready. He's ready to go.
Yo, what we talking about, man? What we talking about, man? You niggas never been that close to the action in your life, huh? In your life, man. But you could tell the fighter to press him. Yo, press him. Niggas is weirdos, man. Jealous boxing fan weirdos, man. Yo, niggas be on the internet in the bushes, weirdos, man. Niggas is weird, man. Look at my daughter, man. Yeah, we talking.
Unloosen it. Yeah, right here. There you go, Ren. Unloosen it. Thank you. Nice, Ren. A little more, Ren. There you go. Unloosen the head, Ren. There you go. Pull off now. Go. Thank you. Good job, Ren. Ren.
Yeah, come on, man. What you talking about, man? Yeah, I can't with CW, man. Yo, CW, man. I can't with these guys, man. Yeah, I can't with these guys, man. These guys are marks. Yeah, these guys are marks, man. These niggas are internet marks, man. Real talk, man. It's all about the tricks. Yeah, they want to get tricked, man. Yeah, they be mad because I don't trick them. Huh? Yeah, they be mad because I don't trick them. I come on and talk boxing. Look, I've been on for almost 2 hours. We talking boxing, man. Huh? Look, put the board up, man. Yo, I put the board up, man. These niggas is marks. Yo, you's a mark, nigga. Yeah, CW, they be mad. They be mad because they talk boxing. I talk it too. Huh? That's why I did a Jeffrey Dahmer live last night, man. I gotta start branching off and doing different type of content, man. Because what I notice is, when I just talk boxing, right? And that's what everybody does. They just talk boxing. They get in their feelings, man. They get in their feelings, fam. Yeah, look. Yeah, y'all want a quick laugh? Watch this. Hold on. Yeah, they be talking that boxing, man. Huh? Yeah, they be talking that boxing, man. I get it, man. Y'all like talking that boxing. I do too. I like talking that boxing, man. I just like showing it too, though, man. It's cool to talk it. It's cool to talk it, man. But I learned to show it, man. I learned to show it from some of the best. Some of the best. Look.
This, you go under, but you go this way, you try to lean away from it, you get caught in the shot. No good. Man, we can't hit you. This, you go under, but you go this way, you try to lean away from it, you get caught in the shot. No good. Man, we can't hit you. This, you go under, but you go this way, you try to lean away from it, you get caught in the shot. No good. Man, we can't hit you. This, you go under.
Man, damn, yeah, buddy was breaking it down to him. Yo, look at Cuz breaking it down to him, man. I can't wait to see how Frank Martin looks, man. Shout out to the Ghost, man. Shout out to the Ghost, man. Let's get to some content, though, man.
He's a hoe, and I want that known. Like, I see why he got punched in the nuts.
He's a hoe.
Because that's some, like, he says some things that you should not say to another man ever. But, like, I don't respect it because you say that, then run behind your O-line.
Yeah, that's what cowards do, man. Yo, cowards, that's a typical coward trait, right? They'll say some things, and then they'll run and hide, right? Is that a coward trait, y'all? You know, we talking a little boxing, right? Right? That's what, that's what cowards do, man. They talk and hide. They be hiding, man. Yeah, they be in the bushes. Nigga, you in the bushes, nigga. Use a typical coward mark in the bushes, nigga. You stay in the bushes, nigga. In the internet bushes, that man. Niggas be in the internet bushes, right? They be in the internet bushes, man. Niggas be in them internet bushes. Yo, they could have gave my man right here that fight, man. Them niggas, look. Yeah, my man right here could have got that fight against Ben Whitaker. Look. It's Big Elegante, man. They'll let y'all see all the sauce. Oh, man. Damn. He's shit. Boxing is crazy. They could have gave Buddy was breaking it down. That's a fact. That's CW, that's called teaching. CW, that's called teaching, right? He's a teacher. He was teaching, right? He was teaching, and that's why I can't wait to see what Frank Martin looks like, man. Right? Because Frank was with that other guy, man. That other guy. I told y'all many years ago. You see how my receipts and my stamps are solidified now. I said, yo, man, that guy, he's dumb. Well, that guy, he was easy, right? CW, man, my stamps are solidified, man. I told people many years ago about that guy, man. Many years ago, man. Many years ago, man. About how dumb that guy was, man. Right? I told niggas years ago that guy was no teacher. He was dumb. Look.
Now reality.
and every time you are here with me. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. Look. My dreams are now reality. Each and every time you are here come on, with man. Me. Yeah, them niggas been in the bushes forever, see, Jeff. Yeah, CW, they've been in the bushes forever. Yeah, CW, they've been in the bushes forever, man. Them niggas ain't coming out the bushes, man. Yeah, they not coming out the bushes. Yo, the stamps is too solidified, man. Yo, the stamps is too solidified, man, out here now, man. Them niggas was on, they was on smear campaigns for years, man. For years, man. Look. Yeah, for years, man.
Never been a nigga this good for this long.
Yeah, look. They can't show, CW, man. Yeah, they can't show their work nowhere. Yo, show me your work somewhere, man. You niggas just be on this internet and weirdo fan tendencies. Post your work, man. Post your work somewhere, man. You can't post your work nowhere. Look, you can't post your work nowhere, man.
Another work with your hot cooker.
Yeah, man. That's my daughter's work too, right there, man. That wasn't even me. Shout out to Coach Ream, man. I try to tell you, man, my daughter has an extensive catalog, man. I just felt like posting some views though, man. But yeah, man, look, this was almost 2 hours of boxing. I'm about to get up out of here. You know? You heard? I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content, man. You know? That's what we do. You know? I'm really just sitting around. I want my phone to charge now, man. You know? I just want the phone to charge. All right? Each and every time you are here with me. Right? Yeah, you see the fight night footages and shit, man. You know, these guys are pretenders, man. yeah, they pretenders in the bushes, man. Come out the bushes, man. Word. They be in the CW, they be in the bushes on they Buster Brown. Niggas is busters, man. Yeah, them niggas is busters, man. Yeah, they comfortable, right? Yo, if you peep it, right? Yo, punks are comfortable with other punks, man. Right? They're comfortable with other punks, man. When you start stepping and showing receipts and growth, yo, they can't fuck with you, man. Right? They can't fuck with you. Yeah, they can't fuck with you, man. Yeah, when you come online and you say something and then you can show it, man, it just fucks them up, man. Especially when all they do is just talk. Yeah, and they talk from a jealous fan standpoint, man. They just be talking. It's like, yo, bro, I feel you, but it's like, yo, you're not even a fan that fucks with the sport. You're a jealous fan, right? You're an online jealous fan. You're an online jealous fan. You are an online jealous fan, right? That's all they is, man. They be on their online jealous fandom, and then they be mad. They be mad when you got receipts, man. They be like, yo, man, fuck you. yeah. They be on some fuck you. CW, what's going on, good brother?
What's up? Good morning, the Sauce Experience.
Go
What's
ahead,
good, man?
Yo, Cook, man, you got the floor, man.
What? What you want to talk about though? Before I got the floor, bro.
Listen. Yeah, you got the floor. I'm just chilling. I'm just charging my phone up now. Let's go ahead and cook, man. Cook.
Oh,
You can
man.
cook.
Man. I do want to ask you something though. What you think about Mr. Ben Whitaker, man?
Man, listen, man. That was the topic. Trickery. The tricks. They could have gave one of my guys that fight, man.
I know that's right.
You know, I could have put Amani in there, man. You heard? I think Amani could have did a round, right? That guy did one round, right? If that.
Yeah, he beat him up bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude wasn't on his level. They fed a showcase fight, man.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You think he'll be like his daddy though? That's my question. You think he'll be like Whitaker?
Cool.
His son. You think he'll be like his dad?
Who? Ben Whitaker?
Yeah.
Who's his dad?
I thought Sweet Pea Whitaker was his dad.
Nah, he's from over there. That ain't his father.
Oh man, I got tricked.
Yeah, I told you that you got tricked. That ain't his father, man. He's from across the pond.
Oh man.
They building him up. He's a cartoon character, right?
Cause oh, okay, my bad. I'm tripping because I thought he was his dad. That's why I was like,
nah, that guy that he fought had no business in the ring with him, man.
yeah, I see it.
You know, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. That's it, man.
Oh, man.
But yo, you got the floor, man. Whatever you want to cook on and talk about, man. If you feel like set trip, man. We can set trip, man.
You know, I don't like no niggas that at that other side, man. You know that already. So
yeah,
you know, stay over there, nigga. Don't come over here with the bullshit, bro.
I bet. Yeah, listen, me personally, I've been on that type of time, right? I'm on it like this. If you overlook me as a content maker, that's cool. If you overlook me as anything in this boxing, I never needed that. I don't need you. Just stay over there. Word. That's where I'm at with it. I'm at with it. Like, cause I look at most boxing content and content makers, they're not official. That's why when you come on, or you are somebody that actually has receipts or stamps of things that you've done, they don't want to acknowledge it because most of these niggas are busters. They're cowards. They're punks that don't do nothing.
Yep.
Like half of these niggas, they just started attempting to even come outside. Like, show a catalog of you doing something outside, man. Other than sitting online being a online cartoon character gimmick.
Facts.
You know? That's why I told you when it comes to boxing content, I put it out. I pop out at events when I want to now. I don't even push that line because what I'm building and the path God got me on, can't no man stop now, man.
That's facts. Yep. That's for
And
real,
most
man.
of these fans, like I said, and most of these fans that sit around and talk boxing every day, they don't support it. Not only do they not support it, they don't do nothing in it. That's why the boxing game is where it's at. All the fighters that are supposed to be superstars are duds. Yo, Tank Davis is a dud, man.
Yep.
He's a dud. He's a dud.
Yep. I wanted to ask you, this is another thing too, Sauce. I needed to ask you, with the Ryan, we know he don't have a good work ethic. Left, damn it, can't even say it right.
Work ethic, yeah.
Yeah, and we don't know if he gonna take it seriously or he's not gonna take it seriously. So to me, he kind of like messes up the fights. To me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, um, he lost to Rolly, so it kind of like, and then he made all those excuses talking about he didn't work out, he didn't. I mean, it's getting to a point like when they gonna just let him just like run off to the sunset. You know what I mean?
Listen, how the game is set up now, they never will.
Damn.
Because they look at, he has XYZ followers. He's an influencer. Is he? Is he an influencer? Right? That shit is all smoke and mirrors, man. But they won't get rid of him because we're in the day and time now where everything is controlled and based off of smoke and mirrors. And he's one of the illest.
But is that like a double?
Thank you for that 100, Sosa. Appreciate you. Go ahead, CW.
Is that like, to me? I feel like that's like a double standard. I don't want to say racist, but it seemed more like if it was a black man doing that, it would be we'll be blackballed. It wouldn't get fights like this.
What we got the biggest black man doing shit like that, Tank Davis. Tank Davis, man. Listen, it's all about your deal, your contract. When Ryan Garcia's deal and contract is up, they throw him away. They throw him to the wayside and expose him. But right now, he still got his Billy Wayne deal.
Oh, okay, I got you.
When the game and the powers that be, the ones that manipulate and control the scenes, find the next Ryan Garcia to replace him, they dispose of him.
Okay.
Because he don't even add up, man. Right? He don't even add up. The biggest numbers he ever did was with Tank Davis, right?
That's facts, yeah.
But he's a big commodity, right? That's what they say allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But when he fights, he doesn't fight in big arenas, nor does he sell big arenas out. Smoke and mirrors. But he's an influencer.
He's not even how can you be an influencer? You ain't even a champion, though. I don't get that.
It's smoke and mirrors. He has the influencer deal. But look, a lot of these niggas on social media have that deal. But when it comes down to X's and O's and putting butts in the seats and selling numbers, that shit does not transfer over. It's all smoke and mirrors, man.
Understandable, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, look, you know why? What's his name has had the game on Smash for so long? Canelo Alvarez, and you witnessed it.
I witnessed it. Yeah,
had the chance to cover it and see it. He brings the people out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it matters. You seen it. You covered it.
Yeah.
So you can relate to what I'm telling you now. You went to a weigh-in and see he had the weigh-in looking like the fight.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the fight. That was the weigh-in.
Yeah.
You know?
And all of them wasn't there too. So who went to the fight, man, it was full, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
my
what I'm saying.
people's worked it.
It's real levels. There's levels, then there's trickery. Right? There's trickery.
Yeah.
A lot of these niggas is illusion artists. They're tricksters.
Oh, that's facts.
Yeah, man.
And then I did want to ask you about Lamont Roach and the pit bull fight.
Man,
And then I think
I'm eager to
Shockey,
see it, man. I'm eager to see it, man. Because I want the PBC to get strong again, man. Boxing needs it, man. You know?
yeah, and the shot.
Boxing is dead right now. They don't want to admit it. This shit is dead. This shit is dead. Ain't no money, right? It's dead right now, man. They need a good showing. They need some good fights. They need to do good numbers. But I don't know if they're gonna do the good numbers, man. This is pay-per-view, right? How much is it, man? Is anybody buying it?
Oh man.
You know, if we go off of the niggas that sit around online and talk it, these niggas is going to be streaming and stealing it. He said, "You need a good razor." Do I? Thank you.
I think I need one too, Sauce.
Listen, man, I'm a man. We're men. It don't matter.
A good razor. You guys can go ahead. You guys can go and hit my boy's Cash App up then, man.
Yeah.
How much y'all paid for it?
Yeah.
How much you paid for it?
You know, we entertaining the trolls today a little bit. All right. Why you looking at me like that? I don't go that way, Jeffrey. Your name is Jeffrey. You old Jeffrey Dahmer type. You over here looking at men. You got the Jeffrey Dahmer session, man. All right.
All right.
Thank you for that gift, man. Look, they sent in the gifts though. Shout out to these gifts.
That's cool, man. I think they do turn out to money at the end of the day.
At the end of the month, yeah. So it's cool.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
And what about the on that card? Is it Shockey Foster and
yes. They the co-main event. It's a good card, man. Because it's like to me, it's one of them cards where they gotta all work together, man. You know, so I'm eager to see that fight too, man.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. I like how those two be fighting, man.
Yeah. Personally, I think if Oshaki's on his game, because we've been on a call with Oshaki upstate last November.
Okay.
If Oshaki's on his game, he can get up on Stephen Fulton. Stephen Fulton, you know, he got a lot of wear and tear on him, and he's moving up. I think Oshaki could get on him, right? But I'm up in the air. I don't know, because it is a PBC card.
Yeah.
You know? You always got to be mindful of that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
And you know, Shockey was talking all that crap to my boy Stevenson. So I can't wait. I hope he do.
Well, you know, they got history, man.
That's what I'm saying.
They got history.
I mean,
listen, Oshaki got history with that, man. What Shakur, they got rounds. You know?
Yeah.
They got history. A lot of these fighters do, man. That's why I be saying, like, you got to pay attention to what the fighters talk. Later for what these niggas that don't be in nobody's gym, they just be all yeah. A lot of these niggas, they be in is the bushes, right? They see something from Washington in the bushes and then put out some content and have you fooled, man.
Let me say how stories Sauce.
Yeah, we just witnessed it with Brian Norman Jr., man. Yo, man, That was the biggest shit for in a minute, man. Yo, mad dudes just ran with that shit, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you see how quick they switched up on that nigga though, man.
Yeah, real fast.
Yo, niggas is grimy, man. Yeah, they grimy, man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
enjoy it
man.
though, because when I want to do some reaction content, I'll do it on that shit, man. I will. I'll just do it on it. You know.
Yeah. They be frauds, man. You ain't lying, Sauce. They be frauds out here, man.
It's nasty out here, man. It's just like, see, like today I've been on for like 2+ hours talking boxing. But I can't do it all the time, man. That's why I like going to the gym or being around that shit, man. Cause like if you just sit online and like, yeah, that's the online activity of boxing, it's a turn off, man.
Yeah.
It is, man. It's a turn off, man. It's a bunch, yeah. It's a bunch of weirdos, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Word. Like, yo, niggas, yeah, you see what I said, and my boy said, "Yo, that's a good idea." Yo, listen, all these niggas that be grouping and clicking up, yo, put y'all money together, man, and go to some fights, man.
That's true, man.
Like, get organized, man.
I like what you said. It had to been a couple of years ago. You told them niggas, or you was trying to explain to them, put $20 away a month, man. Shoot, that'll add up. All 12 of you niggas or whoever, what your crew is, man. Y'all can make it to a fight.
Niggas can't do that shit, man. Them niggas don't make no money, man. Niggas ain't making no money, man. Niggas just y'all niggas is too busy just sitting around, not doing nothing, man. They ain't making no money. It shows, man. It shows. Niggas was putting their money up like that. Yeah, they could have been at the Crawford Canelo fight.
Hell yeah.
There's not a reason if you put money in the pot and you niggas is really fucking with each other and y'all got a crew, there's no reason when anytime there's a major fight that rolls through, there could always be one representative of that team, of that content crew, or whatever, I'm just saying, the content crew clique that could pop out and go and get actual content.
Yeah.
Be at the fight.
Yeah.
But they don't do it, man. They don't do it, man.
They stay in.
Look. Last year I took I didn't even go to that many fights last year. I think I went to I can't even remember. I didn't even do that, man. I did a couple fights. But I be saying to myself is I'm like, damn, there's niggas that be online every day.
Yeah.
Go on, they sell content creative. They didn't go to one fight.
That's facts.
One fight. But they want to come on and man, they want to talk boxing and just, that shit that's why boxing is shot right now. Cause niggas ain't really putting no money into it. And it's showing. That's why, Top Rank still doesn't have a network deal, man.
Hey.
A lot of Top Rank fighters lost their motion. They don't have it, bro. They don't have it right now. And it's showing. It's showing. And Turkey and his squad, they putting the squeeze on, man.
Yeah, man.
They putting the squeeze on.
Well, why people be trying to put a narrative that Turkey is broke, man? That's stupid, man.
Listen, look, is he broke?
Nah.
Or the niggas that's trying to put that narrative, man, because the people that they sold their soul to and work for with this content are broke. Can't put on shows. Turkey and his team is the only one putting on shows, man.
Yeah. And he trying his best trying to get us the fights we want to see. So
They the only one putting on the shows, man. Top Rank had a couple cards, right? These past couple of months. Them shits is on Tubi. What's the other shit? You don't even see it. They can't even market the shits on Main Street. If the fight's not coming on the Zone and Netflix, there's no real coverage, commercial coverage right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's no commercial coverage, man. If it's not coming on the Zone, right, or Netflix, there's no universal coverage. Like, granted, this shit, right? That's why, like, I'm being on my best behavior. I'm rooting for them, man. This fight this Saturday on Amazon Prime or Prime, whatever, it needs to do good, man. If it don't, man, it's over, man.
Yeah,
it's over, man. And I don't think it's gonna do good, man. I'm not saying it like the bad shit. It's just the motherfuckers that talk boxing, right? Look, this is why the game fell off, because there's more people that talk boxing that do fight parties, right? And this exposed the game, and I've been killing these type of niggas. These niggas do fight parties, and more people watching them talk the fight than the fight. So are they really boxing fans, or they're fans of you talking the fight, man?
Yeah.
Or are they fans of you talking the fight, man? Which one is it?
I think they fans talking the fight than more than being a fan.
I don't even think they watching these niggas, man. These niggas, like I said, look, their shit don't add up, man. Their shit don't add up, man. I was breaking that shit down when I was seeing that. I was like, you niggas keep doing this, because everybody that does a fight party acts like their fight parties is popping. So look, just think about that. If 1,000 people's watching you, then 1,000 people's watching this guy, 1,000 people's watching that guy, you start adding that up. That's 5, 7, 8, 10,000 people. So that's 10,000 potential pay-per-view buyers that ain't buying the fight because they're watching you, right?
Yeah.
Because if I'm paying pay-per-view to buy a fight, I want to watch the fight. But if I'm watching a content creator do a play-by-play call, am I paying for the fight?
No.
Exactly. That's what the game is where it's at now.
I hear that.
Challenge it is. To be honest, I knew the game, it was over when Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford didn't do 1 million pay-per-views. Because that was like one of the most anticipated fights. And it didn't do 1 million.
Yeah.
It came close. I think it was like 7. It did 7 and some change. But that right there, it was like, pay-per-view was done.
Yeah.
Or the market, or the consumer market. I'm gonna say this. I don't got the board here. The consumer demographic market that quote unquote call themselves promoting, marketing this fight, and the fan base don't support the boxing. Because it didn't do 1 million. It didn't do 1 million. And they used when they did that fight, right? They used the model that they're using now. All of these influencers, right, from social media, $1 million worth of game, platforms like that were used. And it didn't do it. It didn't come close.
Yep. At all, man. Wow.
What boxing needs is if Netflix comes in, Netflix got to come in. Maybe, like I said, maybe PBC and Top Rank and them could, but they might have to work together more and get a Netflix deal.
Yeah. But they working with Jake Paul though, right?
Yo, Jake Paul's bringing them money. And then, see, Jake Paul did the ultimate snake move, man. You see how he exposed Tank Davis's brand to the Netflix people.
Yeah.
And then slid on him. Slid right out the back door. Yo, Fanon, you gotta clean that up, Fanon. Tank Davis was the face of boxing, man. Shit's crazy how they did that, brother, man. Yeah, he only fought one time, CW.
I know. I'm wondering, is he gonna get another fight, man? Is he gonna
Not this year?
rematch?
He's done. Yeah, this year he's done. We're in December. He got one fight in the calendar year, yo.
Mm-hmm. He been having one fight. He been having one fight though, so.
Yo, the face of boxing. And he didn't make, listen, I'm going to do a live on this, but I'll talk about it now since we're talking, right? Yeah, he didn't come close to making nowhere near the money that Terrence and Canelo made.
That's
nowhere near. And they always talked about all the money he was making. He didn't even come close. See, all the lies got exposed, man. 2025 was the year of exposing the lies, man.
Yep.
It was the year of exposing the lies. And then Jake Paul finessed him, right?
Yep.
And then backdoored him. Because remember, they wanted to give him, and I'm going to say alleged, they wanted to give him $7 million for the Lamont Roach match. He turned it down. He said it wasn't enough money.
Damn.
He should have took it. Because they would have, if he would have took the $7 million, right? They would have kept running their plays. Oh, he's the big pay-per-view star, yeah, right? But what happened was, and we're gonna all say alleged over here. The money that EJ and what's her name made, right? EJ and Bud made, he never really got that type of money. They say he did with Ryan Garcia, right? Remember, he made $50 million with Ryan Garcia. How many years ago was that? Since then, he ain't been coming close. Look, I don't think he even made $10 million when he fought Frank Martin.
Damn.
So they've been lying about his numbers for so long, right? Jake Paul and them knew this. That's how they finessed him, because they was going to give him the crazy bag. But he crashed out before he got it. And then they wasn't selling. The fight wasn't selling. Right? And then it was over. They pulled them. And now, look, they doing them dirty, right? Look. This is why I tell you the boxing game is filthy, man. It's no honor. Now they want to expose the fact that he has a problem. He always had that problem, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Big Lou DiBella. Big Lou DiBella spoke about it, man. Big Lou DiBella exposed the game. He said it. He didn't want to work with them, right?
Yep.
Because they were unprofessional. But a lot of times people look the other way because they was able to make money off of him. Now that they can't make money off of him, look how they doing.
Dirty, man.
They want to release the tape. Right? Yeah, they P. Diddy in that nigga, man. Right? Remember, and look, this content, we not glorifying it or saying it was cool. Yo, P. Diddy whooped Cassidy out. That shit was on camera.
Yeah, it was.
They kept that shit hidden for how long?
Long ass time, yeah.
For how long? For how long? Like, come on. Same thing they just did with Tank Davis, bro. Same thing. Like, this the game is wicked, man. That's why
Like
you
if you
gotta
get
stay
out,
prayed. That's why you gotta stay prayed up, man.
like they say, you get out of line.
It's wicked. You gotta stay prayed up. You gotta stay punk free. You can't sell your soul, man. Once you sell your soul, they own you, and that's how they do you.
Yep.
They been, yeah, but if you think about it, they're gonna get mad at me for saying this, but that's why I have my platform. And I don't care. Tank been soul to soul. Yo, remember when he was smacking his ass and dancing, doing the cha-cha shit? Like, they had him, fam. They had him, man. They had him. Look, that was it right there. That was like part of the ritual shit. They were showing, look, this nigga's a big, strong, barbaric man. But then he's tooting on his ass. He's doing like, come on, man. Come on, man. Right?
Right.
That's how they do, man. That's how they do, man. See, the people that's woken, you catch all of that shit, man. And then if you speak on it, right? If you speak on it, you already know you're getting blackballed, blacklisted. But
Yeah.
if you an agent and you try to make a joke out of it, right? They'll use you. Oh, that's entertainment. What, that nigga patting his ass like a bitch? What? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Niggas gotta stop this, man. Stop the madness, right? Yo, CW, check this out, right? Yo, he did that, right? He did that, right? But yet they'll come over here. Yeah, they'll come over here in my chat, right? Yo, they'll come over here in my chat and get at me. Why you not going over there where that's comfortable at, man? You never seen me get on a live stream and pop it, right?
Yeah.
But yo, you send all that energy over here, right? Pay attention to that, CW. Yo, you never see me jump out a big rig and get up there and just do all shit like that, right? But yo, they send that over here. Why are you sending that over here for? There's content creators out here that do that, glorify that. Why is that not being sent over there?
Yeah.
I'm telling
Man.
you. Yo, the game been rigged, man. The game is rigged, man. Yeah,
I like
right.
how you
Look. Yeah, I'm not even trying to kick my man while he's down because he's doing good right now. Yo, remember when Earl Spence headlocked Yellow Beezy and kissed him? Right? Come on, man. Right? Yo, that shit is out there, bro. Now, if you talk about that and point that out, they're gonna shut you down. But where is that? Why is that not being highlighted? Yo, the nigga headlocked that nigga on some jail homo shit. Like, you my girl. Yeah, you my girlfriend. Right?
Oh shit.
Come on, man. And if you talked about that, I remember when you talked about that and pointed that out, they were sending the homosexual trolls at you to be mad. But where was they at when he did that move?
Oh man. That's some funny shit. So I don't know where they was at, man, but it's funny, man.
He headlocked that nigga, man. He was he was an aggressive fighter that wanted to just grab up a man, right? That shit was on camera. Yo, look, yo, you see how they just smoothed that shit over? Yo, Yellow Beezy was mad uncomfortable. Oh, they was joking. That's his friend. Fuck out of here. Yeah. That nigga was overly aggressive. What was that about? Yeah. Yeah, man. Stop, man. Let me stop, man. Yeah, you can't talk about certain shit like that. Man, I think that shit is still on the internet. Let me see if that clip is still up here. They might have expunged that shit, man. They
Man,
might
it's
have
no bunch.
expunged that shit, man.
I
Yeah,
know
they might have took that shit down. Yeah, that nigga was overly aggressive, man. He was
Yeah,
wild
he was.
aggressive. Yeah, look. I put somebody on. They might have did the video, right? And I was like, if you clip that scene and you use the scene from Money Talks with Chris Tucker and Faison Love in the jail in the cell scene where he took his shirt off and grabbed him up, like he grabbed you like this. Yeah, that's how EJ grabbed up Yellow Beezy. Watch, he did. I told somebody to do the video. I was like, you'll go viral. You got to just clip that. You clip that, it'll go viral. I was like, those are the two scenes you use. Because that's what he did. Yeah, he gripped that nigga up, but they took that shit down. Oh, no, here it is right here. Here it is right here. Look, see it? All right. Sometimes certain videos, they take down. They get them expunged. It's still up there. Look. He was an overly aggressive. He was just overly aggressive. It came up out of him. Look. Watch this shit. Can you see it, CW? Look,
Yeah,
Yellow
I can
Bees
see
is
it.
uncomfortable. This is for educational purposes.
Bro, what's wrong with this? He dated his girlfriend. Nigga gay. Jealous. She said, "Don't kiss him."
Yeah, look, they got mad, right? Yeah, they got mad at me, right? When I seen that shit, I called them E Booty. I said, that was E Booty, man. yeah, that was E Booty, man. Yeah, look how uncomfortable Yellow Beezy is, man. He was uncomfortable. Look.
Yeah.
Brother, man. Hey, man. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. My brother. She said, "Don't kiss him." Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, bro? He dated his girlfriend.
E Booty put his chain on him. Yeah, that was his property, man. yeah, that was E Booty, man. E Booty put that chain on him, man. That was his lover.
Oh,
right?
man.
Yeah, that was his brother. I mean, his brother. That was his brother. That was E Booty, man. Yo, that nigga, E Booty was an aggressive boxer fighter. He was an aggressive boxer fighter. He grabbed that nigga up, man. He knew Yellow Beezy couldn't fight, man. He could take it from him.
Oh, man.
Word. Now look, if you look at that video, and I would have wanted the comments, where are the comments for that? You know, the homosexual trolls, right? That's the video they should be lighting up.
Hell yeah.
But they're not even over there for that. Why? That's their cup of tea.
Yeah, they like that.
They're not over there for that, man. Yeah, that was E Booty, man. Man.
Oh, man.
And EJ changed his life around though, man. He don't move like that no more. But he had some demons on his back, man. You see how look, I'm trying to tell you, see how they make people crash out on the internet? That was another one of his internet crash outs. The most infamous one is the one where he was like, they do niggas dirty, and then they try to twist the shit. Remember the one where he was like, they try to say it was a TikTok challenge Where he was like, the nigga couldn't even hold his head up, and his girl picked him up. He was like, "Do right?" Y'all remember that one? Yo, it's like, come on, man. Come on,
Oh
man.
man.
I remember. Listen, they sent me that video, bro. I was like, I'm not posting this shit, man. I was like, I'm not doing that shit, man. They sent me that shit, man. Right? That's how they do you, bro. This how look. Remember they did what's the name like that? Floyd Schofield's dad.
Yeah.
The video where he beats up his girl. That shit
Yeah.
is
Oh
old.
man.
Yo, CW, that's an old video. He got charged, everything, right? He stood tall for that. He took whatever it was. Yo, they put that shit out.
Yeah,
That's
they
how they
did.
do niggas.
But his
That's
own
how they
family
do.
member did that, right?
Yeah, Coach Malachi did that shit.
Yeah, that's his family, right?
That was his man. Yeah, Coach Malachi. They had a falling
Yeah,
out. Yo, Malachi's a snake, man. Yeah, I
he more
said
than
it.
that.
I said it. He's a snake, bro. That's why I said he's a snake, right? Because how do you fuck with somebody? Remember, like he used to fuck with them, and whatever they had a falling out or whatever. You remember? You know what it really stemmed off of, right? I'm telling you, that's how you know niggas ain't official or solid, right? He did that live stream. That's how we had him on the show, and he fronted on Malachi on the live, right? So
Uh-huh.
it is what it is, right? It did
Yeah.
just off of that live stream. You took it there. Ever since then, he been a hoe. Mama hoe, Phil, and hoe. But bro, that was your man, fam.
Yeah.
Like, nah, homie. If that nigga was a hoe, what's that say about you, man? Because that was your man. He said he
Yeah.
probably tried to extort him. You think so? He put the squeeze on him, Corey. He knew he was sweet, huh?
He
He
did.
knew he was sweet. he tried to squeeze him. Huh? He knew he was a sweet bitch, huh? He said, "Come here, you little sweet bitch."
They brothers,
That
man.
shit crazy, man.
They
That
brothers,
shit
man.
crazy.
I don't. That
That
man
shit.
got mad. He called him phony. That's why he got mad. He was like, "You
Yeah,
a
man. Remember
phony."
that line? That was a good live, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. You can't fuck with these niggas, man. Like, granted, if you ever came on my platform, we had a forum. Now I'm not even gonna go there. Like these niggas be going there. Like that's how they be telling on themselves. Yes, it's
Yeah.
fight week. Shout out to Frank the Ghost Martin, man.
Yeah.
Frank Martin is up, man. Future champion at 140, man. 140 is
You
gonna
know,
be wide open, man.
you know
In
who
the
he
second.
want. I want to see him fight. I got two guys I want to see him fight. So it's all good.
Yeah, he's been calling out Richard Hitchison. Yeah, they
Yeah,
acting
that's
like Richard
one.
Hitchison. They acting like Richard Hitchison is the weak link over there, man.
What you think? Hell no. He tough. He all right. But what about Keyshawn?
Keyshawn, we gotta wait to see what he does. And remember he's fighting January. He's supposed to be fighting on that Shakur undercard, but he's fighting somebody he already fought, man.
Oh yeah, it is a rematch, but he should do better. But they took it away, right? Sauce
Yeah, that
took
was a
that
no
fight away.
contest. 'Cause
Yeah,
he was blowing the sticky yicky yicky. He had the sticky yicky yicky.
yeah. I think that'd be it. He should do better this time, though. I think that's when he was. They said he was struggling and all that stuff against this dude.
Yo,
So
listen, man, we gonna see, man. I think styles make fights, man.
right,
Dude beat up his brother.
yeah,
He might just be their kryptonite, man.
he might
Because that,
be. Yeah, he
that's
might
also
be.
the fight where he got rocked. Remember, dude rocked him in that fight, man. That fight was in Texas.
Yeah,
He rocked him.
yeah.
Certain fighters, it is what it is. They're your kryptonite. They have your number. They get,
Yeah.
it's just boxing, man.
Well, his older brother though, Sauce, man. I saw that fight, man. Man, long, you tall and everything, and all the skills that you have. He didn't even use it. He didn't even use it, man.
Nah, Calvin's all right, man.
And he didn't even use it, man.
Nah, don't sleep on my man. Albright know how to fight, man. He's a gritty, rough Philly fighter. He was just getting on the inside of that shit. That's how, like, when a nigga's long like that, if you know how to fight and use that shit against him, you fuck him up. That's all he did. He was just all underneath that shit, all inside. That long arm nigga couldn't do nothing. He was all right here. He was looking like an octopus. That little nigga was all up on him on the inside right here with it. And that nigga was all right here like an octopus, man.
I was just, I'm just saying, like, I'm giving credit to Alt-Right, but I'm just saying, like, man,
he was trying, man. Wu could fight though, man. We sparred him, man. I know him. He's nice, man. He gets down. We went down there in Philly, got some work with him. He could fight, man. Like he's one of those dudes, right? It's like there's many fighters that are nice, and I was talking about this earlier on the joint. It's just that they don't have strong enough alliances to get that push. You know what I'm saying? So he could fight though, man. I picked him in that fight. I said it. I was like, yo, he's gonna beat Calvin, man. Because Calvin's my guy too. Calvin can fight, but there's levels, man.
Come on, man. Like I said, he didn't use none of his skills, man.
No, listen, man, it's levels, man. Albright is no slouch, man. He tried, man. It wasn't like he wasn't trying. He tried. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, See, you said he ain't used none of his skills. See, you gotta give Albright his credit, man. Albright
I did. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, he didn't even use the distance, man.
Yo, he was
long ass arms.
Yo, CW. If a nigga don't let you do it, you can't do it,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, he was trying, but Albright wasn't hearing none of that shit, man. And that's when you got to make adjustments, right?
I didn't see it, man.
It's like when we was talking about. Remember how we was breaking down the Brian Norman shit, and I was like, yo, I was telling you, it sounds good, right? But if a nigga don't let you do what you can do, what you gonna do, right?
Yeah, right.
What you gonna do? That's why, listen, man, I know my time is coming in this shit. And my dogs, they gonna run through niggas, man. Cause I'm telling you, look, I be easy. It's a lot of niggas that's on top in this shit. Them niggas suck, man. I'm set tripping, man. You niggas know what's up, man. A lot of you niggas suck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you niggas can't fight. Yo, your teaching is not it, right? You niggas know what's up, man. It's just that this shit is gatekeepers and all of that shit, man.
It's facts.
All you gotta do is really watch fights and watch when shit go left for certain niggas and they can't make adjustments. That's when you know the goods from the gimmicks, man.
Yeah.
And that's how your man. Yo, look, my link is in there. If he ever wants to jump on the panel and call me out, oh goddamn. He talked all that gibberish, man. And shit went left. He had no answers, man.
That nigga, man.
I called. I said somebody's getting exposed, man.
Yeah. He's still talking.
That nigga had no answers, man. He had no answers. He studied for the wrong test. It was like he went to school, right? It was like pop quiz. Yeah, they was like pop quiz on chapter 13. That nigga read chapter 10. He read the wrong chapter, man. Yo, he was looking for the questions from chapter 10. It was chapter 13, man. Yeah, somebody said, who you got? Jake Paul or Joshua?
I
Who
don't
you
really
got,
care,
Steph?
man. I don't really care.
That
I
shit
don't like.
over.
I ain't gonna say I don't like AJ. I think he's overhyped. And then Jake Paul, same thing, man. It's just a circus show, same stuff, man. It's scripted.
Them
You
niggas is
guys
gonna,
gonna see it.
yeah, them niggas is gonna go out. Yeah, them niggas is gonna go out there and tap dance, man. Them
You
niggas
already
said they
know
ain't fighting, man.
they gonna make their
They
money.
gonna
They
tap
gonna make
dance, man.
they gonna make
Yep,
their money.
that's it.
Ain't nobody gonna get hurt. Nobody gonna get knocked down. You guys will see. Come
They're
on,
gonna go
man.
out there and tap dance, man. He gave AJ the bag. AJ gonna come out there the sweet Caroline.
And I
Damn,
want to
see,
see.
Big Cheese said, I think AJ gonna get put. I think it's rigged. Yeah, he
Yeah,
might.
he
He
might.
might.
Yeah,
And if he do, that just lets you know where the boxing game is going.
yeah.
Yeah, if he goes out there and lets Jake Paul put him down, shit is disgusting, man. If that's the case, man, listen, I need a big, strong construction worker, man. We can make some money, man. Big, strong. If Anthony Joshua goes out there and gets pressed out and put down by Jake Paul,
And
it's crazy.
they're both gonna win because they're gonna get paid at the end of the day. But
Man,
it's
they
like
already did.
they're not entertaining us. Come on, man.
He says, I think that's why the Tank fight didn't happen. Now, the Tank fight didn't happen because Tank
That was all.
he wasn't good to work with. And then he was going to crash out. He scared Jake Paul. He wasn't going to stick to the script.
Yeah.
Right? And then the tickets wasn't selling. And see, Tank is a little slow, man. If Tank was going to do that, he should have just stayed low. But he was just, he's a little slow. He told on himself. Right? He
Yep.
told. And then they figured it out. They was like, oh, all right, we got you. All right?
Yep.
And now he's like, yo, they frying him though, man. It's fucked up how they doing him, man. But like I said, these content creator guys can help him, right?
Yeah.
All the Tank Davis content narrative pushes, they set tripping on Devin right now.
Oh, you already know.
They
already.
They set tripping on Dev, man. They think by knocking Dev's hustle is gonna help Tank out. Look, no, Tank gotta get help. Devin is moving and grooving, man. Dev is moving and grooving, man.
Yeah, man. Wonder who he gonna fight, man. That division is tough right now too.
What, the welterweight division?
The 135, yeah, it's tough, man.
Oh yeah, 135 is cooking. It's
And we got
cooking.
Mason. We got Mason. We got Tank. We got Shakur, and then we have I forgot the other champion's name, but
Yeah, they got
I heard he was
Montai.
tough too. Yeah,
Yeah, they got
Matthias. Yeah, he's tough.
Montai. They got Abdullah, Tank Davis, and Shakur.
And
Then you got Floyd Schofield in the cut.
yeah, he's in the cut.
It's good business down there, man.
And then
But I think Shakur, I think Shakur, he's fighting what's the name at 140. He might be
right.
done at
You
135.
think so? You think so, Sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If he moves up and he steps on T.O. at 140, I don't think he's going back down.
And only why I'm saying that Because I heard a little comment that my boy said, so that's what I'm thinking. He's kind of basically just doing it, for to show his skills, right? But at the same time, do a little favor with one of his boys. So, I heard him say that little comment. He gonna get the title, uh, and then drop it, and then I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna fight Conor Ben or, I don't know. He was talking crazy, so.
Nah, if he, I don't. You think so? What you saying is, hold on.
I don't know.
You thinking he's gonna go to 140 only for one fight?
How he was talking, that's what he was saying, that he gonna beat T.O. and then he gonna drop the belts, and then he and then he had that interview with Conor Ben, and I was like, I don't know what you want to do. Like, you go 147 for that fight, and then are you gonna go back down? Because he did say that he could make he could hardly make 135. He ain't that big, like we talked about. Like he started at 126. So I don't know what he wants to do. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a mystery with Shakur, what he wants to do. Because honestly, he can't really get fights because these guys are ducking him, or I don't want to say duck. They're avoiding him. You know what I mean, Sauce? So you don't never know.
I don't look. If he goes up to 140, right? He wins the belt, and then he drops it. I don't see him going back to 135, and I don't see him jumping to 147 off of just one fight at 140.
Okay.
But I definitely, once he goes to 140, I don't see him going back down to 135.
Okay.
Because normally when dudes do that, that's when that Roy Jones shit kick in. Like, you can't.
That's right. That's right.
When you jump up and then you start cutting weight again, it's never a good mix.
That's right.
It's never a good mix.
So that division will be lit back. It'll be hot too, 140, and it's lit right now. But
140 is hot right now, even without him in it. Because you got there's big fights that could be made there, right? Especially and this dude, I don't even think they taking his belt. Remember, he popped dirty. Somebody sent me an article. I ain't even, like I said, when it comes to this boxing shit, I really be like on the fence with it. But somebody sent me an article, and because Sabel Matisse allegedly had like a dirty finding in his shit. But I heard he's still gonna fight or some shit, man.
Damn.
That fight is next month too, in January. He popped dirty. I don't know, man. Listen, man. Boxing is boxing right now, man. I didn't take that deal, man. The content deal to be on here, just running with the narratives and different shit. Yeah, I still got a good amount of time. It's only 2:00. My daughter don't come home from school for another hour. Damn. We cooking, man. Look, 3 hours, y'all. Look, this is a 3-hour session. All boxing for y'all, man. All boxing. So don't say I don't come on here and give y'all gems. I gave y'all some gems. Underground gems, man.
All day, every day.
All right. The biggest gem I gave y'all, quiet as it's kept, is when shout out to Corey. Corey said my man couldn't afford a good coach. I had to show that. That was, man, how couldn't he? Huh?
Right.
How couldn't he afford a good coach with that type of money that he was paid? Huh?
Yeah. He made $3 million, I think. That's what
$3 million. Yo, look, and one of them, I'm gonna say allegedly, but I got that information from not only a reliable source, an official manager. One of my manager player partners told me that, man. He's in the game. So I was like, I already knew what it was. He's in the game. And when he told me that before the numbers even came out. Before they was even saying that, and it matched, right?
Yeah.
Devin Haney allegedly made $12 million. And Devin Haney likes to give niggas a quarter. That's a quarter. If I make 12 and you make 3, you got a quarter.
Yeah.
So that was spot on. All right. We got some fights this week. You know, them niggas is gonna be The bad thing is, man, and I say this respectfully, niggas is really gonna be fire sticking this fight.
For sure.
Yeah, the pay-per-view's gonna crash, man.
Oh, you know that. That's dead. I've been saying that. That shit
These
dead.
niggas ain't buying the fights, man. How do niggas that don't go to fights, respectfully, buy them, right? A nigga will tell you they'll buy the pay-per-view. Like, nigga, post your receipt, man. He said Devin is just a better fighter. Devin's well schooled, man.
Better fighter. Which one? Which fighter he's better against? I mean,
Devin's well schooled, man. Devin's trying to clean up the welterweight division right now. He has a good chance right now. I'm gonna tell you, the welterweight division is weak. It's weak. It's for the taking, man. It's weak.
it's funny. It's funny that you say that though.
He said he's better than Norman. Yes, he was. He was.
Oh, yeah, he was better than Norman. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see? I commented on that shit, man. Yo, Norman's dad was over there. He's still hating on Boots, right? Yeah, I had to comment on that shit. Like, yo, homie, you sad, man. That's what got you beat up, nigga. You worried about Boots too much, man. Right? He was always comparing himself to Boots. My son did this before him, and then like, yo, bro, you can't keep worrying about other people's situations, man.
Yeah.
At least he fought somebody great. Now he fought somebody great, right? Nah, man. I did not tell you the energy was going to switch up, man. You were supposed to knock Devin now, homie.
Yeah.
Don't act like Devin is the goods now, right? You can't act like he's the goods now, man. It's so easy to trick boxing fans, though, man.
Man, you ain't lying.
Niggas was gonna hear like, yo, man, that nigga talked about his grandmother. He's gonna kill that nigga. Like, what? It's just easy to fool boxing fans, man. I'm telling you, man.
Man, that welterweight division, man, they was giving out belts, man. Yeah. Ooh, they gave it to Norman. They gave it to Boots.
Who else? What's the name? Boots fought. What's there to do the unification? Stanionis.
But I thought,
he got the IBF. He got the IBF because they stripped Crawford. But
that's what I'm saying.
He fought Stanionis. It was two champions fighting.
Stanionis, yeah. Ario Barrios, they gave him a belt.
All of them got belts like that. Because remember, Crawford relinquished all the shits. So none of them really fought. Like, the only one that actually fought somebody right now is Devin. If you consider that,
Yeah.
And
that's for the taking.
I said, 147 right now is weak, man. It's weak. It's for the taking. Devin's gonna take it over, man. His biggest threat out of the current champions, maybe Barrios, maybe Rolly. I don't know, man. That shit is just weak right now, man. That shit is wide open, man. It's like it's wide open, man. It's like
it is, man.
it is. Yo, I'm telling you, it's wide open, man. Yo, that's why I wish they played themselves. If they would have just stayed in the pocket, yo, Top Rank was moving him, bro. They was moving him. They got thirsty and jumped the gun, man.
Yeah, they thought he was. I wanted to say this too, Sauce. But Norman is like I knew he was in
That nigga
trouble. I know
he
I
beat
know
him up.
I know he was in trouble when he was talking about brick hands. We talked about that with Tank talking that shit, and you see how it played out. Like nigga, you pinning on your power, and then you ain't listening to your man. Come on, man.
Yeah, listen, man. That's what happens, man. When you fight a lot of guys with no punch resistance, you just get a full sense of power, man. I try to tell you, see. Man, you be kicking it behind the scenes. That's why I be telling you. I say, yo, man, if he go in there and take that punch, your man gonna get beat up, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I told you. I knew he was gonna get beat up because his whole shit was, oh, when I punch this nigga in his face, he ain't gonna be able to take it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, if he takes his punch, he's getting beat up. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. That's what happened. Yo, Brian Norman Devin Haney ate that shit in the first round. He got hit with that shit. Shit. Well, he took it. And then the brick hands were bricks.
Come on.
Yo, the brick hands were bricks, but them pillows had some bricks in them too. And then we see what happened in the second round. Right? Yo, that shit was bad work, man.
Talking about brick hands, man. You guys need to stop that shit, nigga. You guys need strategy and adjustments and all that shit. Y'all talking about y'all had the game plan of the Devin Haney. You knew what he was about to do, but y'all didn't do a damn thing in that damn ring to prove
They got
that.
set up, man.
They
set that nigga's dad up, man.
That was some dumb shit, man. Talking about we had that plan, but y'all didn't do it. Oh, we had this one plan. We knew he was about to do that. Man, that shit don't add up, bro. Come on, man.
All that content and interviews that nigga did, that shit is straight comedy right now, man.
Yep.
That shit is straight comedy, man.
Oh man, he ain't gonna knock me out. He ain't gonna knock me out. What happened, man? You got knocked out. Got knocked down, man. Come on, man.
That shit is straight comedy. He got that shit is straight comedy, man. Yeah, he let Millie City. He let all them dudes just use him, man. He was on them. He was on them platforms talking crazy. Yeah, he was talking crazy, bro. Yeah, he looks crazy right now, man. Yeah, he looks crazy.
They wanted to do what Ryan did, but man, that shit didn't pan out, bro.
Look, I'm not even a Ryan Garcia fan, right? I'm gonna let you say that again, right? You said they wanted to do what Ryan did, right? All right, and we talk about this, CW, right? We talk about this a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yo, how many times did Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney face each other in the amateurs?
6 times, I think it was 6 times.
And they were 3-3, right?
Right.
So they had history. Not only did they have history, Ryan Garcia even had victories over Devin. So he has wins. So he has something to be confident about. Something where he could be like, yo, when I did this, I won. When I did that, I won. He has something to build off of. This dude, the brick hands, the bricks. Bumps and the pumps, right? See how that played out, man. See how that played out. Like, the Ryan Garcia was always a dangerous fight. regardless of how people want to spin it and talk on it, because they had history and Ryan was successful against him already.
Yeah.
You know? But what do we know, CW, right? What do we know? We just taught a little boxing.
Just a little bit.
Right? Yeah, that's why I said, I was like, yo, man, I was listening to that dude. I was like, yo, he's going to get his son beat up, man. He's going to get his son beat up, man. They knew that shit, too. They just sent that nigga into the burning fire. Word, man.
Yeah, he got burned, too. Damn.
Burnt ain't the word, man. That nigga got flamed. He got flamed, man. He got flamed.
Man.
Yeah, he ran into the fire, man. Because
He
remember
did.
what his father told him after that first round? He ain't got shit. Right?
Yeah.
He told him he don't counterpunch. That sequence, that's why I dropped that content on that. Because that sequence was undeniable. Yo, he told him he don't counterpunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he don't got shit on his punches. Yo, they both was throwing the hook. Not only did he counterpunch, he timed the hook. That just killed that whole narrative. And then the 2-piece to put him down, it was like, yo, he don't punch. What the fuck did he just get hit with? It sat him down, man. It's like, damn, dude, you just killed his confidence, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you see how he got up and walked over to the corner, he was drunk.
Yeah, it was days. He was
drunk, man.
Yeah.
That shit, everybody that putting out content was speaking on it, that fucked everybody up, man. Because nobody, look, I thought he was going to drop him, but not in the second round like that, man.
Yep.
He almost stopped him. Imagine he would have stopped him. You know how the internet would be right now, because the internet is crazy right now off of this.
I would have gave him the props of the being Debo dad, but nah, he can't do it, man. He did what he had to do and won the fight. So, he proved that he said that I'm gonna knock you down. And he did what he did. So I give Deb props for that, So,
Dev was strong, man. Them niggas is hoping he come back with a dirty urine or something, man.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I see niggas talking that shit. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I heard that shit.
If that comes back, that shit is rigged too. Because remember, they had mad drug testing leading up to the fight. Right?
Right.
So while there was, it should be like Shabril Matisse said. You see how he scheduled a fight, but it came back that he's dirty already?
Yeah.
That's how it should have came back before they even fought. It should now, if it comes back now after the fight that he's dirty, that could be some tricky, funny business, man.
Yeah. I hear you on that, man. But I don't think Debbie's
that's what they praying for, man. They praying for that shit, man.
They be hating. People be hating with that shit, man.
They praying that snack come back rigged or dirty. I told you he was on snack, man. I told you. That's why he had pillows in his fist.
I'm not saying that Deb ain't he an athlete, man. Come on, man. You guys are athletes, man. Y'all act like
Dev Dollars is official, man. They be listen, man. They just tried to disrespect that dude, man. One thing about me, I'll give you your flowers. Like I said, I'm not Team Haney like that, but I'm not gonna act like he hasn't been in there with a who's who, man.
You know me, so I give him flowers too, man. Like I don't like Tio Lopez, but I gave him flowers. I gave him flowers when he beat Josh Taylor, man. I didn't think he'll beat him, but he beat him. I gave him flowers. Same shit, man. I don't have to hate on a fighter to
it's apples and oranges. That's all that's how I call it. If I know you're not an elite fighter, right? And you out here fronting and perpetrating, and I know that, that's where they don't like me, because I'll be like, nah, you're not like that, homie. There's levels. You're not like that. Like, that's why when you said the shit the other day about Dev, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna front. He's an elite fighter. He's been in there with elite competition. That's why when they was trying to front on Bud and the whole Earl Spence shit, I was like, yo, you niggas sound stupid. Like, that's how y'all trying to kill his resume and all that. He's elite too. What are you talking about? And that's why, look, Earl Spence's image is tainted forever, because you push that narrative that Terrence Crawford didn't fight nobody, this, that, and the third, and he wound up whooping your ass the easiest. What's that say about you?
Yeah.
That's why if you know a nigga's elite and on that level, never disrespect them like that, man. Because when the time comes and they get in the ring with you and you don't look the way you supposed to look, what's that say about you now?
Mm-hmm.
What's that say about you? That's why I always said that about Homeboy. I said, I hope he can recover mentally, because he let a nigga beat him up that was soft, couldn't punch, all these things. So now you got to come back from that, because that's what you stood on. You talk all that. You break the meniscus, the discus, and all of that. And then went out there and got dropped by that nigga.
It ain't funny, Sauce, but when you say elite, and when I say about the elite fighters, like I compare it, like, to me, my elite fighter is, the all not all time, but my favorite fighter is Terrence Crawford, and we know he is the elite fighter of, to me right now, this generation, this era, whatever, right? And I look at different fighters and I kind of maybe overdo it, because Terrence could switch, he could fight going backwards, he has good defense, he could punch, he could do it everything. He do it all. Go in, bang with you, fight, and I look at Haney, I look at him different. I look at Shakur different. But I don't, like I said, I don't put them in the same categories. There's different category of a fighter to me. We got the Mexican fighters, what they like to do, take a lot of punishment. You know what I'm saying? They do. They take a lot of punishment, but they tough. You know what I'm saying? But do you call them elite fighters as well? That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not hating on Deb. I think he's a okay fighter. I don't think he's one of the.
But you're not looking at it as an elite fighter. You're looking at skill set.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're looking more on the skill set. When I'm talking about elite, I'm talking about who they fought, competition wise, Olympians, champions.
Gotcha.
That's what when we're talking elite. You're looking
Gotcha.
at it on a skill set. You're basing it off a skill set. Like, they've been in there with Loma. Loma's an elite dude.
Yeah.
He been in the ring with Tank, Shakur, even though not underneath the lights. These are elite level fighters. These aren't club fighters. These aren't, chitlin circuit fighters. These are big time fighters. You know what I'm saying? They fighting on that level. But see, a lot of dudes, when they talk this boxing, they don't know. That's why they automatically put Brian Norman Jr. in the elite level.
Right.
They was like, oh, he's an elite level. He's gonna knock Devin out. All these, if we rewind the tape or roll the tape, like Manager Marty said, half of these dudes that was putting out content 2 weeks ago, they need to crash their channel out, man.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, man.
Press that shit
You,
out.
what you call it? Trick or treat? No, not trick or treat. You said tricks for kids or
Niggas, tricks for kids, man. Tricks, man. Oh, trick ass.
there you go. Yeah, they definitely that.
Yeah.
And like you said, the YouTube people, they be getting fooled so bad, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
They come over here, they be too real, Sauce.
Yeah.
Man, we don't cut no corners, like you said, man. We don't cut them, man.
Not at all. We don't do that, man. We don't do that.
And these guys be, man, I heard so much capping around there, man. But they tell you, oh, I'm real. Woo, woo, woo. Man, shut up. Damn. They don't, man. I have so
Yeah.
many names. I have so many names that you guys listen to. Like, I'll talk to Big Bro, and I'm like, you listen to him? And I be correcting. I'm like, nah, man. You have to listen to how they be talking, man. They gonna fool
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Certain niggas, I listen to them niggas if I need a good laugh, right? Yeah, if I feel like laughing, right? But a lot of this shit I can't, man. But when I listen to certain niggas just come on and talk boxing, I just can't do it, man. It just turns me off, bro. Like I don't. It just. Like I said, I like to listen to the players, man.
Yep.
Right? I can listen to the players, man. It's too many agents and
Yep.
jealous fans. I can't listen to the jealous fans no more, man. Cause they don't. A lot of them niggas is just they like they don't even know what they watching. It's easy to trick them, right? They look the dumb internet boxing fans are programmed off of views.
Mm.
That's it. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Yo, you could show them a fighter, right? Like how I posted them receipts about Abdullah Mason when I was saying when he was 17 years old, he was a star. Look, he's a star now. I've been telling the world that.
Yep.
I told the world that. Like, yo, he's a star, right? Because I watched him. I know a lot of the people that he worked with and what he did in the gyms. And I'm like, yo, it's only a matter of time, right? The typical boxing fan that sits online, they don't put together none of that. They base what they know off of who the manipulators manipulate them to think is the goods. That's why I highlighted Ben Whitaker. Because now Ben Whitaker just knocked this dude out.
Yep.
Who shouldn't have even been in the ring with him. But look how they already flipping it. Yo, he ran through dude. He was supposed to. That dude had no business in the ring. No business. No business at all. Man.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yo, we killing the sauce. Yo, we killing the sauce today. Look, this is a 3+ hour radio style boxing podcast for y'all, man.
That's facts, man. Boy Sauce, man, do this thing, man. Doing your thing, man.
Yo, Lamont Roach, if he beats Pitbull Cruz, right? He's gonna be in position. I think they fighting at 140, man.
Yep.
That's gonna put him in position to make a move. I think well, from what I'm hearing, we're gonna say alleged. If he beats Pitbull Cruz, right? 2026, he may possibly get a Gary Antoine Russell fight.
I can't wait, man.
I think Gary Antoine Russell stops him.
He stays ready, man. So
Gary Antoine Russell's a different dog at 140. He's the dark horse. I want him to move up to 147. But I know he wants to wipe out 140. But I wouldn't mind, yo, right now. Cause like to me, 147 is weak.
Get it?
It's just weak.
We got the fake people champion in that division. You know who I'm talking about. I know you guys don't like me bringing his name up, but he's up in there. He ain't no champion though. But he the fake champion though.
Yo, 147 is ready for the taking. And they trying to finesse it, man. If they get Ryan Garcia a belt, that's what they're trying to do right now.
Yeah.
Why that just kept. If they can get Ryan Garcia a belt, the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney unification is going to be a big fight because of their history, and that's what they're trying to do.
You think Ryan could beat Mario Barrios though?
Yeah, man. I look. I don't think he could do anything, but I think how this game is set up. I'm just saying this shit is all about the money.
I like that shit.
I think it's all about the money. What is the biggest fight if it could be made and their champions, Ryan and Devin at welterweight?
Yeah, that is the biggest fight. Yeah. Everybody wants to see the
How the game is set up, that's how the game is set up, man. Can he beat Mario Barrios? I don't know. Will he? Maybe so. Because this shit is about money.
But like I said, he keep fucking up the money though. That's my thing with Ryan. That nigga don't like to work out. I call him a nigga. I mean that brother don't want to work out. He don't want to. And then he started making excuses. He started making
You know why?
excuses.
You know why? Because at the end of the day, he got bread already, bro.
Oh yeah.
So when like boxing is a hard sport, man. If you can make a lot of money, right? Because apparently he makes a lot of money without boxing.
Right.
So he don't really need to do it like that. Whereas the niggas that's doing it, this is how they living. This is they come up. You know, it's all or nothing. So their mentality is different. Their mentality is different. If I know I could do an appearance or I could go on this streamer's channel and be all drunk and high or goofy and get money, right? I'm gonna do that, right? But if I know I gotta lock in for 8 weeks and deprive myself of eating certain things and run and get up and do thousands of crunches and sit-ups and push-ups and pull-ups, I'm not trying to do that, man. If I know I could just go stream or hang with this streamer or gamer and make mad money, that's what Ryan got, man. That's what Ryan Garcia got.
Man.
You know? So he's definitely on a different level.
Yeah. It's tough, man. You know, I do want to see the best fights, man. I want to see the best fighters fight the best, man. But like I said, man, it be watered down sometimes because you know that excuse always is in my head. These guys like to make excuses why they lose, you know, or what happened that night, you know, like.
Yeah, they always go to do that though, CW.
Damn,
That's
that nigga.
the game.
I heard Ryan say, "Oh man, I don't like fighting outside." Man, get out of here, man. Like,
Yo, that's the game, man. That's the game, man. That's why, boxing is WWE now, man. This shit is all scripted, man. It's really, I'm telling you, when the once the celebrities, right, and they was doing a lot of these celebrity style fights, and they was making more money than the fighters, it was over, bro.
yeah, man. I agree with that, man. I agree with you with that one, man.
Yeah.
The game is changing. You're right, man.
It
Every
was
day.
over.
And
It
you
was
know, I
yo,
just want to see my
CW.
fighters.
Yeah, it was over. Once the game turned into that, it
Yeah.
was over.
Yep. All right, Sauce, man. I'm gonna have to let you go, man. I had to call my wife, man.
All
But
right, do your thing, man. Y'all appreciate you coming on. Salute. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. Keep doing your thing. Listen, if y'all need some fire thumbnails, man, holla at me, man. I got the plug. I got the plug.
hell yeah. Thank you, Sauce. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you. Salute, man.
Fire
Shout out to
live, man.
yeah, appreciate you. Shout out to CW Thumbnails pulling up. You know what? This is Source Radio, man. I could do that too. Huh? How's the content looking, y'all? I'm gonna stay on for 9 more minutes, 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna turn on these apps now. Look, I'm gonna go make me some money. You know, I got about a couple hours before I gotta get my kids from school, man. Right? Well, I just wanted to come on and do a little bit of content. Right? Maybe I'll remix some content. Right? I can't do no crazy big orders right now. All right, but how's the content looking, y'all? Huh? Look, we was at the desk working the whole time. Look, I'm gonna show you what I was doing. Damn, look, they got some big monster orders. Look. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what it is? That's that one location. They so backed up over there. See, no, you know what it is? That one location, they're terrible. Nobody wants to go there because they're not organized, man. Because that was just a $70 order right there. Nobody's going there because they're not organized. That's why I just won over that, man. That's called a one over. I just won over it. Right? We're gonna go here. I might remix this video. Should I remix this video, y'all? Let me know. I got some videos over here. Should I remix this? Yeah, I'm gonna remix that. That's fire. Yeah, they can't get nobody to do no deliveries over there. Oh man, content, y'all. Now I'm charging my other device. Ain't nobody taking no orders from there, man. You know why? Because they not organized at that store. You pull up, let me see this one. Look, it's probably the same order. Look. No. I would have took that one. Yeah, it's blowing up right now, y'all. I might jump on one of these. Here it is right here. Look, see it? All right. Sometimes certain videos, they take down. They get them expunged. It's still up there. Look. He was over aggressive. He was just overly aggressive. It came up at him. Look. Watch this shit, KCSCW. Look, y'all make these uncomfortable. This is for educational purposes. Look. It is right here. Sometimes certain videos, they take down, they get them expunged. Let me see. I'm gonna take that one. I'll do that one. That's easy. I got that one. Y'all, I'm about to go get this order, y'all. I'll take y'all on the ride with me. All right. I'm gonna take y'all on the ride with me. That ride. They take down, they get them expunged. Man, 6 in the building. Hit that like button, man. It's still up there. Look. He was over aggressive. He was just overly aggressive. They came up at him. Look. Watch this shit, KCSCW. Look, y'all made these uncomfortable. This is for educational purposes. Look. It is right here. Look, see? Good Gonna make a couple dollars, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this sauce, man. And I'm about to wrap it up. I'm gonna put a quick video out. All right. 3 hours of content, y'all. Let me start my trip. Three hours of content, huh?
Yo, shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You already know the vibes. Jack and Fitness. This is Andrew in the Stewart Hotel Boxing Life. Let's go. Woo! Going on is Carlos Ashton Jackson, aka King Dynamite Jackson. Straight out of Atlanta, straight out of Bad News, VA. And then I want to shout out Source Talk podcast. Appreciate your love, man. All the love and support, bro.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Keloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.